So we're doing a 6-row. You might be like, hey, why 6-row? Because it got 4 more rows than 2. So yeah, we're doing a little 6-row Simcoe, a little smash beer. Kind of making it probably kind of in the West Coast vein. Should be about 6.5%. Some decent IBUs, like 72 to 75. We're not going to do any adjuncts. This is just going to be 6-row and Simcoe. So should be pretty solid. We added a Camden tablet already because we use city water.
You want to toss the water salts in? Oh, shoot.
I mean, it's going to depend on what your starting water values are. But I use Brewfather to do all my calculations. So we just had the actual city water in there. So we're adding 4.4 grams of calcium chloride, 1.5 grams of Epsom salt, 4 grams of gypsum, and we'll probably do about 4 milliliters of lactic acid to drop our pH. 7.82 gallons of water. And what else do we got here? Sulfate to chloride ratio of 1 to 3. So kind of gonna shoot for accentuating the Simcoe. Some say, hey, cat pee. I say, yeah, I love ya.
That's what we're doing for.
So that's kind of the rundown of the brew day. We're gonna do 30-minute mash, 30-minute boil, keep things simple. And oh, the grains, yes, 6-row I said, but I did not say how much. We're gonna be doing 14.5 pounds of 6-row.
Well, here's part of it, and then I have part of it
In that bag back there.
Mic on. Yeah. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're mashing straight into the kettle.
I'm gonna add the salts if that's cool.
Oh yeah, do that for sure.
Good.
You ready? You get a nice pretty shot of the salts going in.
You kind of toying with them there, and then you just kind of went for it.
Oh, well. Hey.
Oh.
Hey. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do anything. People get really mad when we do this. You think it'll fall in?
No, not if you move it up there. Like you're just missing that side. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, let's just not drop it in there.
And if we do, you know, no big deal. I know a guy you can get a new one from.
Here, hold it.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna dump the grain in.
So we're gonna do a single crush because we're short on time. If you're doing this at home, you're playing along, run it through the mill again. If you want, it doesn't matter.
All right, ready?
Sure.
I'm just gonna dump it in, and then we'll
Figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Ask questions later.
Yes, dump first, questions later.
Perfect. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. This brew day is gonna go great.
That was actually feeling really good there.
We don't have a drill, so that's great.
We do have the drill. We do have the drill. Okay, now this is where it could all go south.
Literally.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just like that.
You gotta keep an eye on that guy. Make sure it's all the way up.
Okay, ready? Make sure you get my arms.
And make sure you get that, like, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh. Whoa. 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 Never had that happen before. All right. There we go.
What an idiot. Oh, nothing. What a dummy.
Okay, you know what?
Can we
just hold it for a sec? Actually, can you just get a bucket?
No, we're in it now, buddy.
Okay, go for it.
I can hold this if you want to keep throwing it.
No, we'll do teamwork.
Okay. have you really done this before? Because I've never done this before.
I have, yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just kind of realizing we're saving no time during.
No.
Like what time are you saying? You're saving the
You're
time.
saving a bucket.
Saving the bucket.
You're
Yeah, I'm saving the bucket.
You're saving a dry bucket.
You know what? We already have dry buckets, so we should have just grabbed a dry.
Well, we'll let you grind the rest of it off camera.
Got it.
Or I'll grind it. Exciting brew day.
Yeah.
Next time, we should probably grind the grains beforehand.
Yeah. You know what I also realized is that this turns a one-man operation into a two-man operation.
I mean,
woman
woman could do that if they, you know, had some sense.
Yeah, I just didn't want the thing to fall in. But let me grab this bucket. Don't anybody move at all. At least we haven't made a mess yet.
No, no mess. So you need to grind another 3.5 pounds, is that right?
3.5?
We need 14.5 total. How much was that?
10.5.
Okay.
10. That'd be good.
So I'm gonna let you guys try that math, but I got the answer.
10 to 14?
Yeah.
4 pounds?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh man, that's a tough test. Do you have any mash paddle?
Yeah.
I think it's over on the right. Just gonna give it a stir. Oh god. What's happening here?
There you go.
What is happening? Oh god.
There you go. No. Just you're good. Oh, move it up. Bottom one.
There we go.
Top one. Okay. There we go.
We got the heat on. Cool.
All right. There you go.
All right, so we started this brew day off a little weird, but I like it. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a little lactic acid in here. I know for our water here, our pH is a little bit high. We're not using any dark malts. Brewfather is saying to add 3 mils here. Each one of these is 1. I'm gonna start with 2. And then we'll take a pH reading while Kyle's grinding the rest of the grains. All right. Should we boost the chat or no? We just gonna ignore him.
We'll get to him in a minute. We got some important work to get done here real quick.
I figured I could chat with him while you're grinding off screen.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because it's kind of a loud endeavor.
Well, if I had a computer science degree, I would adjust that window on this Macintosh, but I don't, so maybe Libby can do it.
How do you resize a Mac? No one knows.
Well, I didn't do it.
Sorry, guys and gals, but it's Friday. Hopefully, everybody's having a decent afternoon. Excited to be brewing again.
All right.
And I haven't used 6-year-old in a long time.
I love a good 6-row beer.
Yeah, they are nice.
I like the
Hear that?
grittiness. I like the graininess.
It is.
Let's not forget the coconut too. We're putting some coconut.
Oh, where's that at?
I'll grab it.
Okay, cool.
I'll grab it like an hour after we all go home.
Has a very high diastatic power typically too, the 6-row. So you usually get killer conversion. Maybe if you're throwing some corn in there, I don't know. Call me crazy.
Yeah. Where'd the mill go? Okay, here's what we're gonna do, man. We're gonna grind the rest of this straight in the kettle because I guess we do need 2 buckets. So we're gonna grind into a bucket.
Does anyone have a status on CH after his channel was hacked? Yeah, unfortunately.
He's getting it back, but it's
Yeah, it's just one of those things that's a bummer. But he's working on it.
That's a bummer, man.
That's a bummer. But yeah, Homebrew for Life, they got a little hack action. So CH is working on it. So hopefully. You weigh this out?
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, man.
You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Yeah, you're kind of under that. There we go.
There we go. Maybe can we turn that volume down a little bit? The volume down? Yeah, that. Yep, keep going. Alrighty. Done ski.
Hey Joe, if you got that mill from us, shoot us an email. But I've never had any issues with our mills, or honestly any mill I've ever used. But yeah, shoot me an email if that's one of ours, and we'll help you out. Ooh,
Wanna do
smells
that?
great.
You do a little bit of that, and I'm gonna do a little bit of some other
Sweeping?
things. Yeah.
Sweeping?
Look, did you get the floor?
Yeah, I got a bunch of shots of it.
Grab my phone so I can set a timer.
All right, all right.
All right, welcome to the Brew Day. Next time we should, man, who likes to watch us do dumb things at the beginning? How fun is that?
Like just come.
All right, I'm gonna set the timer. So we're just doing a 30-minute mash, because that's what we're feeling like today.
You know what we should do, Emmett?
Turn the pump on.
That's not a bad idea, but also here.
Try it.
Yeah.
All right.
Eat some of the 6-row.
What 6-rows? Are the rubber band or?
I mean,
I don't think they make a 6-row
No, they
anymore.
don't make 6-row anymore.
Yeah, I feel like they stopped making it.
Yep. Man,
we're not gonna put air.
it's not as here. I got some. Ooh, wow. That. I have some 2-row as well. Somewhere. There you go.
This is
Yeah, I think this
rubber
might be
band.
like the last of this Riverbend 6-row. Honestly.
This is rubber band.
It might be, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it might be because it tastes a little slack. Like
Well-
sit around a little bit.
Yeah.
Not bad though. And it's got a nice flavor.
What's that?
It's got a nice flavor.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so I'll pop out the old chat ski here so we can see what you guys are saying. Okay. Now I'm gonna do this. Oh, Libby, we gotta get you in here.
Yeah.
If you're a member of our channel, you have this capability. Emojis. J-Dubs, what is happening?
J-Dub. Is that Rachel the mannequin?
Yeah. Mannequin. Sure is.
Hey, Libby. I turned the pump on without you.
That's good. Ready? Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. right. So what's happening over there? Good things?
Only good stuff.
What am I drinking? That's a great question. I'm drinking a Dunkelweizen. I mean, I don't even know how to pronounce this.
I think you're right.
It's the oldest wheat beer brewery in Nuremberg. Tucker? I'm not positive, but quite delicious. And I'll put it on screen.
Paige, we were just there. When was the last time you saw Image Chin?
I've seen it. I've seen it like twice in my life, and it's unsettling, guys. It's not something you want.
We've known each other a long time too. I think 2000, mid 2000s might be the last time. Usually when I would get in trouble, I'd shave it so I look like a different person. That's my move. Don't recognize me.
One from the wall.
I bet some people think that is a joke. Little do they know.
Yeah, so 6-row and Simcoe, dude. Can't go wrong. I'm pretty excited. And then we're gonna throw coconut in, which I keep forgetting because.
Yeah.
Are we gonna toast that or just throw it in?
You know what?
It's a little warm.
No,
to
we're
toast
just,
in.
dude. We're not toasting anything today.
Sweet.
We're throwing it in.
I'm gonna
We're on a red
get.
flag
It's
warning.
not a toast. It's not a toast today.
I'm gonna get toasted.
Yeah. I'm gonna get toasted, but not before I get
What is that?
ginger beered up.
Ooh, nice. Who
Yeah,
makes
I can't
that?
do the booze just yet today.
I have a hangover.
Reed's, 0 sugar, extra,
Oh.
all natural.
Is it good?
Out.
I do love a ginger beer.
Nice.
That's good, man.
Nice.
Yeah,
We'll
no
check
sugar.
that out.
I like
Yeah.
no sugar. I like to save my carbs for beer.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Felt pretty terrible this morning though.
Why?
I didn't even have that many beers. But more beers than I should have on a Thursday night.
Yeah.
I was drinking Shorts beers and they're just going down super smooth. Are we still live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. The monitor just.
TV just turned off though.
Oh. Input needs to be changed.
What's that?
Tissue back on.
All right, so I'm gonna take a pH reading while we're here in our sweet little beaker. Isn't that cute, Libby?
So cute.
And hopefully we didn't go too far with our acid. Let me know. Is that good?
Yep.
I can do it. I can put this in again.
No, you're good.
Do you want me to clean? Does it look like
No,
shit?
keep it. It's on theme
Wait, on theme. What are you talking about?
with this brew day. And with everything else we do. 5.49? 5.5.
Okay. Yeah. So this was correct.
All right.
Oops. It was. I put 2 in of the 3. So I'm gonna put the 3rd in.
Okay.
I just didn't want to overshoot. So I put 2 in. Brewfather was saying I should put 3. Sometimes I like to actually be responsible and test. So I did 2 of the 3, and we're sitting around 5.5. So I'm gonna add the 3rd
All right.
to get us down. And then we'll test it again in a few moments.
I feel like it has to. The acid is
It's
just
been in there.
primarily right here.
It's been in there for since you started grinding the grain. So it's at probably 10 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And I stirred it. So
I'm gonna do a little bit of
yeah,
this
give it a
for
mix.
your current.
I mean, we're
The last squirt.
whatever
Squirt has not been incorporated.
whatever it is now is what it's gonna be, right? Our mash is like half done at this point. All right,
You set a timer, I assume?
I did.
Nice work.
Brew day's pretty much over.
Pretty much halfway over. All right.
A cherry limeade wheat. That actually sounds amazing. I'm not. You know what? Wasn't a huge wheat beer guy. Not gonna lie though, this is gosh
Yeah,
darn delicious.
Those are good.
All the ones we
I'm just not a bad wheat beer guy.
That'll do it.
Yeah, this is nice.
The cereal beer, that one's pretty good.
Is anybody brewing this weekend? Don't idea.
Sure. Brewing Bad. Has anyone? I sent him a message.
Did you?
Yeah.
We filmed a little tasting of your
Brewing
beer.
Bad. We are keeping an eye out on Monday, right?
Yep, it's ready.
We have a tasting, 10-minute tasting of all the beers you sent. Thank you very much. They were phenomenal. And if you ever want a job making brewing videos for a beer company and you have a video camera, we'll just give you the login to our YouTube channel. And you brew, as long as you can edit too, because your beers were better than ours even. They were great.
Oh,
really were.
solid. The coffee stout and the rye black IPA. I'm a dark beer guy. Those are super good. But yeah, if anybody else ever has beers they want to send us a taste, just shoot me an email, support@Clawhammer, and I'll give you the address and we'll do some taste. Not gonna say we're gonna do like a specific video on it, but we'll drink them during live streams or on a Friday when no one's looking, that type of thing.
We were hesitant to do that in the past because we thought people might just like dust us with acid, which, well, I mean, it's not like the worst thing that could happen, but it's when you're not planning for it, it's probably not, you know. But anyway, we've drank beer from several people now and we've gotten, nobody's died.
Nope.
So,
And it's been better than all of our beers.
yeah, I think we're more open to it. If you guys saw, you might have seen the short that we did, but then also you might have seen the Treehouse video. They had a brewing competition and Students Brewing won that, and he brewed the beers that he sent in on our system, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, there's been a lot of, actually quite a few medals with our systems, which is pretty sweet. Not from us. Yeah, from customers, so real sweet.
Dude, I just made a big mess.
It smells nice. Dude, it is warm here today. Libby came in shorts and a t-shirt this morning. I started making fun of her because it was like 40 degrees out.
True.
Now I'm a little jealous.
I read the weather.
Yeah. You're basically like my 11-year-old dressing like he does, trying to go to school when it's like 30 degrees out.
He's trying to wear shorts?
Yeah, he's
Boys in middle school are always doing that.
yeah. They actually get in trouble. They won't let them go out to recess, so
Makes sense.
they're kind of
He's on
changing
his
their
own.
ways. Yeah.
Kyle in his natural habitat, janitoring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's in this brewing side.
Brewing Bad's a higher level janitor than me.
All right. So
J-Dub says he's going to teach us how to brew.
that'd be sweet. That'd be sweet, man. He's probably gonna be like, step one, don't mill directly into your kettle. It doesn't save time, and it makes you look like a silly Billy
Yeah.
on national internet.
Step national internet.
International internet.
Step point 5.
What'd you do?
I think I broke.
What'd you break? Oh no. Oh no.
Actually, I fixed it. It wasn't making noise, and now
Yeah,
it's not.
is it actually, is it pumping though?
Let's see.
Yeah, it's still pumping.
Yeah, I
Hey,
fixed it.
hey. Heck yeah. So we're at 5.4 for the pH, and that's where we want to be. I was shooting for 5.4. So, well done by Brewfather Software. Really nailed it. Man, Brewfather, I feel like, you know, once you get your profile dialed in and you put your water chemistry in there, it kind of really does make things a little bit easy, which is nice. Especially when you only have one ingredient and one hop. Makes for an easy thing.
Dude, how did, like, this was an unforced error right here, guys. I literally, I thought I was pouring so well. I was feeling it. I was feeling it.
Well, I think
No?
your it's not mine. Your pouring, your cutting of the bag was not optimal either, I don't think.
I kind of just ripped it. You know when you're You know, and you're like at the basketball court, and you shoot your shot, and you know it's just gonna go swish.
Oh yeah.
I felt like that. I felt like that when I was pouring the grains.
And it all went side. It all went
You know,
sideways.
you're at the bowling alley, and you just like you let go of it, and you're like, you turn around, you got your back turned, and you do that because you know exactly when the ball's gonna hit. It's gonna be a strike. I felt like that. I felt like that when I was pouring the grains. And then I dumped, them all over the floor.
Then you hit the side of the backboard.
Yeah. And then I airballed it. Yeah.
Should we? Yeah, we should probably take the yeast out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna. I believe we're using Kvike. I did not.
It's
did
in my
not
van.
see what we used.
Yeah, it's in my van. I'll grab it.
That's in the van. Nice.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
Come on.
Which one?
Voss.
Okay, we're using Voss.
I'm a Voss only man. I don't mess around with any of the other Kvikes.
Voss is a kind of a nice one.
Voss is the boss.
Yeah, so we're doing, if anybody just popped in, I know a lot of folks probably just did, we're just doing a 6-row Simcoe SMASH, 30-minute boil, 30-minute mash, 14.5 pounds of 6-row. Obviously you could use 2-row if you're gonna brew this yourself. 30-minute mash, and then we are, what are we doing? What did I say, 14.5 pounds, and then our IBUs are gonna be around 75, and looks like we're shooting for about 6.5%. Hop addition is gonna be an ounce at 30, an ounce at 15, an ounce at flame out, and then, I don't know, anywhere between 3 and 5 for the Whirlpool, depending on how we're feeling. So, and then Kvike. So it should be pretty simple, but nice beer. I'm going hopefully a little bit dank. We're doing I believe I have it down for, 1 to 3 sulfate to chloride ratio to accentuate the hops and the bitterness, kind of more in the West Coast vein. I think it should be pretty good. Mashing at 150. So, feeling pretty good.
J Dubsky wanted to do a dry hop.
We're too lazy for that.
We are too lazy for that, yeah. So we're doing.
I think we're just gonna do a heavy Whirlpool.
We're doing I'm not doing a dry hop.
But we'll do a heavy Whirlpool. And yeah. But we could, but we're not. But if you want to, take some of the Whirlpool hops and turn that into a dry hop.
Yeah.
Be easy. But
All right, so.
I'm gonna toss this back in.
Dude, dropping that pump on the ground was a move.
That was the move.
Quieter.
Yeah, I broke the end cap.
Well, I know a guy.
But whatever.
Aw.
Oops, sorry.
Oh.
$5.
Thanks,
What?
Goro. Appreciate it. We've already
already
eaten our
spent.
tacos for the day, but we'll add that to the taco fund for the next one. Yeah, I've used Hornindal before. It wasn't as fast, and I didn't like it as well as the Voss. And I've used, what is it? Lucha is a Kvike as well, right?
Is the yeast out?
It's in the van.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I didn't get it. All right, I'll be right back.
Get it. Hi.
All right, so how's that kettle looking, guys? All right. All right, I was just putting the pH meter back in the solution so I wouldn't break it. Broken a couple of those tips over the years, so
Rock and roll.
yeah. Who hooked it up into $5?
Goro?
Heck yeah, dude. Appreciate it.
Okay. So here are the hops. Custom Simcoe. Here's the coconut,
Beautiful.
and here's the Voss. So let's put it all over here.
Okay.
We won't do that.
Up here.
Dude, I can't get enough coconut.
We get a shot of that.
I'm nuts
Yeah.
for coconut, guys.
Coconut is, I mean,
So good.
all the coconut beers we've been brewing are great. It adds something nice to the flavor, and then also the body, I feel
It adds
like.
something special.
A little bit of oil,
Yeah.
a little bit of goodness.
Yeah. So I have a question for everybody. We are considering doing a live event that we invite people to, and
Not an event of us like doing anything live.
Yeah.
We're not doing a live brew day.
No. That's a thought.
That is a thought.
It's a, we call it it's like a homebrew non-con, right? So it's a non-con. It's not a conference.
It's a hang. It's a hang.
The advertisement will say, this is not a homebrew conference.
That would be great, because I don't want to go to a conference.
Yeah. So what we would do is just publish the dates. We're gonna have like ticket costs, but it's gonna be super cheap. I'm thinking like $25. And you'll get a shirt. What about that?
Yeah, basically just to hold your reservation.
Hold your reservation.
That's the
get
main
a shirt.
thing. Yeah.
And then we know how many people are gonna show up.
We can plan for it.
Yeah.
Because otherwise people can just sign up and then we're in a bad position if no one shows up.
Exactly.
So.
All right, so a couple more things. We would do a tour of potentially like a malt house, just say Riverbend Malt House, and we haven't contacted them about this, but just hypothetically.
Hypothetically, we tell them that we'll be respectful.
Right, and then just say we do like a yeast production company, so just say White Labs. We haven't talked about them about this either, but just say. And then we would hang out at a couple of breweries, so we've got great options here in Asheville. Probably something like White Labs, maybe New Belgium, Dissolver, something.
Sierra Nevada. Diatribe.
Did I not say Sierra Nevada? I thought that was
Oh, you probably did.
I think I said White Labs again. So yeah, Sierra Nevada. Yeah, Diatribe, whatever. We can go from big to small.
Tiny. They're like, this is where the beer is.
Yeah, well,
here's the bar.
Yeah.
All right.
End up at Zebulon.
That'd be sick.
Which people would probably really appreciate.
Burial for sure.
Cool.
So, who is in? $25 this fall in Asheville. If you are in,
And Dissolver, obviously.
say you are in now. Oh, and I forgot a couple other important details. And we haven't talked to these people about this either.
Yeah, we haven't talked to anybody.
We're thinking, well, I've talked to Charlie from Golden Hub, so Charlie's in. I'm sure CH would show up.
Yeah.
We'd ask like Steve from Apartment Brewer, Brew Show, Martin from Homebrew Challenge. We have a bunch of friends that we'd probably get to hopefully show up as well.
If there's interest.
Our keynote non-speaker speaker for this non-con is going to be Libby Brewheimer, the Clawhammer video editor, and she's going to be the only one who's doing an actual session, and that's going to be on
how to make these two look like they can brew.
Yeah.
That'd be a video editing course.
Her life with two idiot bosses.
Dude, Christopher, yes, I need to make that shirt. Can you email me? Maybe email me who I need what kind of print shop I need to find for that, because the local ones were not able to help.
Also, Chris, Christopher, the
shirt's sick.
this video is actually going to feature that image. I already know what I'm going to do for this video.
Sweet.
The intro.
Sweet.
That's 5% of my job right there.
All right, Todd is in.
So
Chili Cayenne is in.
Sweet. The real, I can't.
we'll be in for summer?
The real Kimsta
All probably.
Well,
is totally in, not just in. Anybody else? Who's coming with me? Who's coming with me? We got 3 people.
We got
so
3. Hey,
far.
with us, that's 5.
Yeah.
Throw CH in, that's 6.
Yeah.
Half a dozen right there. But yeah, I feel like we need to gauge interest. Maybe we.
Sometime this fall.
Yeah.
we can make like a poll online.
Maybe like
I'll be
Labor
gone.
Day.
I'll
What
be
if we did, like,
gone.
Labor Day.
I'll be gone around the 20th for my birthday. I'm gonna go visit my folks
In
September. And we got a 30th. We're doing a 30th year grade school
Reunion?
hanging out. Yeah, it's not really a reunion. Yeah, it's Sebastian's.
Oh.
Yeah, should be pretty fun.
Let's see here.
Planning ahead. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about planning ahead.
Brian, if there's only a way to like get to the U.S. from Canada, if there was only a way.
Virtual as well?
No.
It's kind of hard to do. We're hopping around.
We'll probably.
No, there will
We'll
be.
probably-
Well, here's
Well,
a.
it'll be
It won't, it
People will
won't,
take a picture or two.
Yeah. So here, okay, and let me just kind of get some more. No, there's plenty of capacity. Chili can.
Yeah, no one's
So, Duncan, if you start,
49-hour
if you
drive.
start driving, Duncan, if you start driving now, you'll be here like 6 months early. You're fine. All right, so hold on.
For the studio?
Yeah,
Yeah, for
we'll
sure.
have people over to the studio for sure. So it's not going to be a virtual event. We will do some like video promotion ahead of time, and then we'll film it while we're here,
Yeah, totally.
and then we'll make like
recap video or
recap
something.
video. And the whole point of this is to actually make homebrewing look cool
And
and
fun.
accessible.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like not expensive, and we come hang out, we drink beer, we do some silly things for the camera, some stupid human tricks, and then
And we're thinking about maybe doing like a small competition if people want to, if we can get our stuff together to like mail beers in. No.
no way.
I kind of want to do that. I could handle that side of it.
Okay, but Emmett's gonna do
But
that.
but we won't. We're not certified to judge, but we could get people to judge it.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like I think people should bring their own.
Bring beer. Yeah, bring beer to share. There
I
we
think
go.
that's the thing. Like there may or may not be beer here, at the thing,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
So if you bring beer, we're gonna have beer. If you don't,
Yeah.
then there won't be any.
Like at the
But we're
office.
gonna be going to breweries.
Yeah, exactly.
But I don't want to deal with like, dude. Think about if a bunch of people mail us beer. Where are we going to put it in the refrigerator space for it?
That's true. I agree. Okay. Do you think we're gonna get that many people though?
And then we got to
Send a
like
beer?
carve out time to sit down and think about it. And
But I would say we would try and outsource that to like actual judges.
yeah, here's my thought. Jumanji's coming all the way from like Animal World. So my thought is this is the lowest effort
I'm down with that.
conference possible. We're literally
That's
just
true,
like,
yeah.
here's the date, here's the location, show up,
Get a hotel
and
room.
we'll be there. Everything else is on
Yeah,
you.
it'll be pretty loose. It'll be like we'll have set times where people will be places,
Yeah.
but then you can also kind of do your thing if you want. But yeah, hotels should be, obviously we'll give people a heads up. Hotels right now are pretty easy to get. Airbnbs are pretty easy to get. Might change by the fall, I don't know. But if we get our stuff together, get dates together, then people will start booking stuff out. But trying to gauge interest, I think, first before
Yeah.
we even
Well,
go through that.
Nico, that's the thing. We're going to sell tickets, but only because we need to know how many people are going to show up. So
Yeah.
if you don't have a $25 ticket, then you can't. You're not going to get let in the door because we're only going to have.
Like cap it at a certain amount of people because
Yeah, we'll just say cap it. We'll cap it, but
brewery's like 1,000 people.
yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I can't foresee, like, 2 million people showing up to hang out.
It's so bad.
Stupid door.
Checking the weather.
Yeah. So anyway, where are we on time? We about done?
Brew day's over. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the dot,
How
dude.
about that?
On a Friday.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, there are good campsites not too far from Asheville. Don't know what condition they're in. I haven't been down to any of them lately.
Oh, yeah.
They're probably all pretty messed up, but
Yeah. There are fewer than there used to be.
yeah, they're
Just say
fewer
that
for
much.
sure.
So if you're just joining, we're brewing a Simcoe 6-row smash beer with coconut smash, and we're gonna pitch some Kvike yeast, and we're talking about having a non-conference homebrew conference in the fall in Asheville, and we're gauging interest. Would you come to Asheville in, say, September?
Would you get in a car
Yeah.
or a plane? Or both?
Yeah, Airbnb is the way to go in Asheville.
Yeah, especially if you got a crew, then you can split
Right.
a house. That's the
Right.
way to do it.
Yeah.
Or a Motel 8 if you're like me, whatever.
Yeah. Or your van.
Yeah, or your van. Bring your van, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right, cool. Well, think about it. And the fall's beautiful here. It's like the perfect temperature.
it's
The leaves are
nice.
changing.
Right.
Hopefully there's some leaves left and
I was gonna say.
that'll be good. Eat some cheeseburgers.
Smashville.
Yeah, leaf season. Yeah, that's a good point, JW. But
What's JW's point?
it is leaf season. But
Yeah, we got a front run leaf season. Yeah, definitely. September. September will be better. Yeah, but I like it, Emmett. You're not drinking. Oh, I thought that was the second coffee beer.
no, I had this. This was really good.
Yeah.
And I don't usually like wheat beers.
Yeah.
But I feel better.
Yeah.
Remember the airport?
Whole
When I
donuts.
when I was sick.
Yeah, I was so worried about you there.
We're not gonna have any whole donuts for you, but whole donuts will be there. We're gonna have nothing for you except maybe a T-shirt.
Yeah, it'll probably be the wrong size. But hold on, it's not far from our office, so we do a studio tour. Pop down and grab yourself a donut.
Get Lori involved.
We'll have nothing on hand, you're right. But we'll meet up and hang out.
Yeah. That's the point, man.
BYOB, it's just a hang.
It's just a hang. Homebrew hang. Hang brew. Oh yeah, and we need a name. We need a name, guys.
Humber hang.
Homebrew hang.
For the con?
Whoa, that's got some booze in her.
Yeah. I was thinking since it's 2025 and it's going to be a big project, we call it Project 2025. That one taken? We got to make sure it's not taken.
We're going to trademark search on that.
Hamtoberfest. I wanted to call it HammerCon, but we're going to get all,
Hangover.
if we get all these other guys involved. And sorry, JW, I didn't throw him in the mix there too.
But he's going to have to plan this.
Yeah,
We're putting you in charge of planning this.
JW is going to be a featured guest as well.
He's going to make this happen.
Like the elusive, the infamous, the shadow puppet master, JW.
He's going to crawl out of his basement.
Yeah.
Oh, did the alarm go off? Nope, 35 seconds.
I'll get it going off, I guess. I don't know. Something cool.
Yeah, we could do
How's that?
MABA, Make America Brew Again.
Too close to.
Clawhammer.
Seeing as this is a conference of video makers and makers, conference of video makers.
That's really good. You got to get a picture of that, Libby. That's fantastic.
I'll get it. COVID.
We wanted to call it HammerCon. That's what we
HammerCon.
were wanting to do, but
Is that a thing?
I don't think so. I think
other people are
HammerCon
involved,
will
yeah.
work, but if we have all these other guys
Yeah.
come, then we got to make a.
It's not about us, it's about the community. I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like we just want, I don't know, for me, it's just like, just hang out, talk homebrewing, talk beer,
Yeah.
and support a lot of breweries here that need some support, you know?
Yeah.
Give some money to some really good breweries and drink some really good beer.
Christofferson Vodka has offered to make a special shirt for it,
Dude,
which
hired.
you are.
Poster on it.
Yeah, you're hired, my man.
And a poster. Yeah, we could have a poster option where they pay $180. Oh, mash is done.
Yeah.
All right.
So we're doing in case you're just joining in, 30-minute mash, 30-minute boil. And Simcoe
Got some
6-row IPA smasher. Do we have hooks over there?
No, but they might be hanging on the edge of the that table there.
Not here. Wait,
There's somewhere.
Probably, oh, they're in here. We've not brewed in a while. I don't know where anything is. Dude, this beer I think is a good choice for this time of year. Coming in the spring, like a nice little crispy guy.
Yeah. I did choose the shirt specifically today
For CH.
yeah, in memoriam of CH's YouTube channel. We're just coming back, I think.
Hopefully.
But
What a mess. You just put that on the floor?
yeah, I did, but I shut the bulb off.
Oh, I know. No, just
CD says, I can't remember, is it Certificate of deposit or CD-ROM? What did your username stand for? Reminder to cash out the Bitcoin that he paid us 3 years ago for our system.
Oh,
It's probably still there.
it's probably still there if we have access to that account, which we do, hopefully.
Chili Cayenne, listen,
We're shooting for a pre-boil gravity of 1064.
we're brewing first and we're asking questions later. Okay?
Beer Smith is shooting 1064, but we did not double crush, and we should be about right. 6 rows got a pretty high diastatic power.
We're pulling grains first, we're asking questions later.
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
But JW did not make this recipe, so who knows?
Yeah, he did specify a mash temperature, so.
Very cool. We could take a gravity reading for our boy. I mean, we don't know if we got that yet, Chili.
We'll
Let's
do it later.
famous last words. You do. There's been Philosophy's done a couple of experiments. I feel like you did an experiment too with mash. You took mash temperatures like every 10 minutes during the mash and looked at the conversion.
Yeah, it was
and
like,
you get like what 90% of conversion
Yeah,
after like
you-
30-40 minutes.
Yep, exactly.
So, but like if you have a huge grain bill and you don't have anything else to do, you may as well let it roll out to 60 and even a 90 if it's like a crazy big grain bill. But yeah, Philosophy's got some good stuff on it. Clawhammer, Kyle did a pretty nerdy video on it back in the day too. But like, I don't know, with homebrewing, I don't typically stress too much about it. It's gonna be close enough, right?
Sure.
As long as you put it in some sort of software, you'll be in the ballpark.
You're kind of, you're like completely covered up by a basket.
You are.
Hi guys, I'm still here.
You can scoot over this way and I can scoot back this
I
way.
think I'll be here.
Yeah.
Move this a little bit.
So what's that goal thing at the top? That's new.
Goal? I don't know. That's a good question.
Is it like put 10 million up there?
Oh, make a super chat.
Oh, that's lame.
Goal. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes.
Very cool. Oh, should we crank that while we're waiting?
I did.
Oh, dude,
On it, man.
this guy isn't drinking. He's drinking sodas. I like it.
I'm saving my
I'll be in bed
liver
by
enzymes for later.
I'll be in bed by 7:30 tonight. It's my plan.
Really?
Yeah, I slept like if I drink anymore, I wake up at like 4 in the morning, feeling terrible.
Yeah.
And then it just ruins my whole next day.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's if I drink a lot.
You
Like,
were surprisingly chipper for the amount
know.
of beers you drank last night.
I know, I felt good. I felt good until like right before we started brewing. That's why I was like, if I have a beer, I'll be fine.
Yeah, especially with beer with coffee in it.
Yeah, I feel great.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think our next brew day, or one sooner than later, should be either a Czech dark lager or a Schwarzbier. Because that's been like my go-to. Or just some sort of dark lager. Does that work?
Yeah, that works, man. We did World's Darkest Beer.
That was more of like a stout versus a lager.
We just did the world's lightest lager.
We did.
Could just do the world's darkest lager.
We could.
That was the most medium.
Even though, did we use a lager for the Czech? Is that an ale or a lager yeast?
Czech would be lager for sure.
Dark lager? Yeah, so we've kind of already done that.
Did we do a Czech dark lager?
We do the world's most medium dark.
I mean, you could call it whatever. We'll just brew a Schwarzbier.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Raspberry cream ale, dude. I love a cream ale.
I don't know if I've had
Jenny Cream, anyone? 16-ounce bottles for $1. I'm in.
What about world's creamiest ale?
Ooh, and do a cream ale?
Let's do it. Then I'll get lots of hits.
I do like a cream ale. Duncan, we're gonna be brewing a cream ale.
That sounds good.
I haven't done a raspberry though. I don't
So-
think I've ever had a fruited cream ale.
So JW has a very good point, and
What'd he
JW
say?
is trying to He's trying to
he's trying to make us
out,
run a
man.
business.
He's trying to help us just be not even like smart, but just a little smarter than we are.
A Mexican lager, all right, we'll do it.
Yeah.
But JW, when can we do a Schwartz beer? Because that's really what I want to brew.
Frosted Flakes.
Yeah, JW I think wants us to do a Mexican lager for Cinco de Mayo.
That makes sense.
He has a red ale on his list, which is kind of come and gone, and then he had Cinco de Mayo beer.
Let's do it.
Oh, we should do it.
So, what about the world's most Mexican lager? That seems like it'd get like racist really
I
fast.
feel like we need to bring some Mexicans in to brew that then. Can't have two white guys brewing that.
No.
Did a cream ale on my Clawhammer yesterday. Heck yeah. 2-row, corn, USO 5, lemon drop hops. I'm a fan. Kyle hates lemon drop hops.
No, I liked it, but they just faded like immediately.
That's true.
Remember that?
Yeah, they did fade pretty quick. Oyster stouts. Well, if you come to the hang here, which you probably don't live near us, but there's a oyster stout up at the brewery up the road there, on the corner.
Really?
What's that? Do you know what I'm talking about? Oyster House?
Oh, Oyster House.
Yeah,
Oh,
they have an
interesting.
oyster stout.
Wow, how about that? All right, well, let's put a lid on this thing.
Yeah,
So it kinda heats up
we can
faster.
use our compost
Yeah,
bin.
big deal, big day today.
Compost bin.
Oh yeah.
We have a compost bin. You guys aren't gonna see it till the video though. All right. You ready?
Compost bin. Compost bin.
Use this bucket to kind of transport.
You want? There's a junk bucket over there.
We'll get the door open.
We did. Which beer did Sam taste that we brewed?
German?
The German Pilsner.
German Pilsner, yeah.
That came out really good.
I think I'm gonna have a little bit of that.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody was here for the German Pilsner brew day that our warehouse manager Sam came out for, but that beer is starting to drink really nicely, and that video should be out, I don't know, next couple weeks, but the beer is tasting really good, so I think we might have to get into that a little bit later today because it's quite tasty. Where are we at? Check my numbers here. Batch size 6.26. Hey, we're like bang on here. So our numbers are looking good, which is sweet. So I got the lid open just a little bit while we bring this up to temp, and then with our 110, you kind of need to use the lid to get up to a boil, but then also maintain a heavy, nice boil. JW, I believe we actually did dry hop the Italian pills because I think that you have to. So I think I was told by you, you have to. And I don't know if I've tasted that one yet, or maybe I did. I don't remember. But the German pills I had the other day, so it's fresh in my head. It's really good. Little hazy little thing, or Sierra Nevada little summer thing. I've never had that. Is that similar to hazy little thing, or is it like a more sessionable or different? So JW, while you're here, and anybody else, I don't brew a ton of IPAs. It's not my thing. We're doing a 30-minute boil. So the brew father sheet's showing us around 75 IBUs, and I'm thinking an ounce at 30, an ounce at 15, an ounce at flame out, and then we're gonna do Whirlpool. I don't know, 10, 15 minutes, whatever. We got it like 170, and we're doing anywhere between, I don't know, we have anywhere between 2 and 5 ounces available. Or we have anywhere from 0 to 5 ounces available. So, what do you guys think of the hop schedule? But we're looking like a 6.5% beer if we hit our targets. And then we're using the Kvike Voss strain as well. So if anybody has any input on the hop schedule, that'd be cool. And if not, that's cool too. But like I said, yeah, I don't brew. I don't love IPAs, so it's not something we brew a lot. But this sounded kind of nice. Just a simple 6-row Simcoe. I love Simcoe, and I like 6-row a lot. But it might be higher than 6.5% for whatever reason. Brewfather's showing this is going to end at 10:15. I have a feeling we're going to be way drier than that. Simcoe, all day. 30-minute boil. And we're not going to dry hop just because with our schedule next week, it's just not going to work. So we're just going to do a heavy whirlpools to plan if that works. So I think it's going to be a little bit higher than 6.5% as I look at this.
Oh yeah?
Because Brewfather is showing, like, for whatever reason, they're saying it's going to be like a 10:15, and I think it's going to finish way drier than that. Like a 10:10 and 10:9, 10:8. How'd the new compost bin go?
Jumanji, why isn't your name Brewmanji?
There you go.
Just out of curiosity. Idaho 7 is solid. I love Idaho 7.
Man, we used to use that a lot.
I know, we should go back to Idaho 7.
I haven't had it. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably been 4 years since I've had it.
Oh, it's been longer than that, probably even.
Since our old office?
Yeah. It was like 2018 or something.
Okay.
Like that.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, I guess it's 2025. Probably been 7 years. I'd probably move the flame out to Whirlpool. All right. We'll move the flame out to Whirlpool. What about so we'll keep the 15. 15 is bringing 19 IBUs. The flame out's bringing 5 IBUs. And how many is it crazy to do a 5-ounce Whirlpool? I don't think so, but I don't IPA.
You know, we didn't consider that we're gonna do a Whirlpool, and I have this.
Oh gosh, we could use a bag. We got bags. Yeah. We'll just toss a bag in because we can't. 6 ounces, or yeah, we could. I mean, we don't have to do that. It'd be kind of crazy, but
What?
not at all. What's not? I forget what I asked. Is that too many? Is that what I asked?
I don't know.
JW, what did I ask? Yeah, so we'll just use a bag. I think that makes.
Could just use it. I could just pop the counterflow on there.
No, just use a bag.
I don't think it'll be a big deal.
Okay. Famous last words. 100-degree word.
I'm doing it.
What?
I'm putting the counterflow on it.
So we got our plate chiller on, but we're gonna do a heavy Whirlpool. So we're gonna swap into our counterflow chiller. You could also just use a hop bag. The basket in our system just won't hold that volume of hops for a huge Whirlpool. So Kyle, you had JW's rye IPA yesterday.
I did.
Very solid.
Dude, all of JW's beers.
His beers are always great. So he had 4 ounces in the Whirlpool.
He knows
on
how to
that.
brew beer.
He does. He put 4 ounces in the Whirlpool on that. So he said we'll be good to toss in whatever we want.
Really? Mm-hmm. All right.
We might as well toss it all in. It's his college nickname, Kyle. But he said Brewmanji nickname, he likes that.
Well, tell him to get on Brewmanji.com. All right, sweet.
Nice.
So Kyle's hooking up.
That was easy.
You already did it?
Yeah, already done.
Nice. Look at this guy.
We do have to remember to clean this plate chiller out now, though.
All right, we're going 6 ounces, guys and gals. Libby.
Hey guys, and Libby.
The only gal in this chat. Oh, we also have this. I know it's Christmas, but it's just like a regular IPA.
Is that the Akron Brew? Yeah.
Yeah, the Mad Tree.
Isn't it? It's Cincinnati? Where are they out of?
I think you're right, yeah. Your buddy sent them.
Yeah. I forgot we had those in there.
They're good. I took like 2 home over the holidays.
I brought some home. Cincinnati, yeah, that's what I thought. And Rheingeist is out of Cincy too, right? Rheingeist is so good, dude.
I think they're Cincinnati.
I had a friend of a friend that was a beer rep for them years ago. And they showed up at a festival and it was just like, they just filled their car with Rheingeist to like give out. It was awesome. Just drank Rheingeist for like 3 days straight. Kyle, what is the longest fermentation you've ever tried, and was it worth the wait? I guess, I mean...
The only fermentations that we do that are long are the ones that we forget about.
Yeah.
They have not been worth the wait.
I was gonna say, we've just like let them rip before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna do like a traditional lager, that's probably gonna be your longest wait. But yeah, I would say it's worth it, especially if you're brewing other things and you're keeping an eye on it and you're actually lagering it. But there's so many methods and yeast now that you can kind of skirt around those long lager phases. But, you know, is it worth the wait? It's all subjective. Typically, you can get a similar result by not having to wait as long.
Maybe can you try that Simcoe?
Yeah.
But that's a great question. And I guess lagering would be the longest one I've personally ever tried. And it could be worth it, yeah, for sure. Sometimes it's needed, like that Belgian triple we brewed with Ross. Like we had to let that thing sit for a while just because it was pretty sulfury until it cleaned up. So.
I guess to give a real answer, we've had some saisons that we let sit for a while, and they went through like many phases of weirdness and like sulfur to Band-Aid back to just like a phenomenal tasting beer.
So that's definitely worth it. And especially it's like one of those things you do when it's in the background and you have other beers on tap, and then you're not really waiting. It's just kind of in the background, and then once it's ready, it's definitely worth it. So
yeah, that was a test, guys. It passed.
Nice.
It passed.
what are we at?
We're at 170.
Oh, okay. We'll keep it back on.
Just wanted to make sure I had the right setting.
Is there a reason why a plate chiller is ever the choice over counterflow, regardless of hop amount? Some plate chillers can be a little bit more efficient, just depending.
Yeah, a little faster.
They're less expensive.
Well, just to be honest, our plate chiller is faster than our
Counterflow.
counterflow, but that's because our counterflow is 100% stainless. It's not copper. I don't really prefer copper, period.
Yeah, copper salts are no joke.
Yeah.
So
You can't get in a plate chiller to clean it out. Who knows what's in them? And then that's why we made this all stainless.
yeah, but I
As
guess
well.
the
we
main
don't ever
reason.
talk about.
Yeah, the main reason would be cost, I would think, and it's
Yeah, they're
speedier.
cheaper. They're way smaller.
They're way smaller, more compact. If you don't brew a ton of like hoppy beers like myself, like I don't have a need for counterflow because I rarely brew IPAs. I pretty much just brew lagers. So for me, it's not necessary. But if you're brewing a lot of IPAs, it's worth it for sure.
Yeah, and we haven't used our hot basket in a long time, have we?
No.
Midnight G1. Sounds like he's kind of over the hot basket as well.
Best beer you've ever brewed. Do you know what my favorite beer is? And I don't even think I brewed it. Maybe I did brew it. The one that's most memorable and most distinct that I always think about, like in terms of like, man, that beer is great, was that beet beer.
It was really good.
And it was just you don't go to a brewery and get a beet beer. So it's like, that's like the beauty of homebrewing, something like that.
I think I did that solo while everybody was out of the office in like 2020, middle of 2020.
I vaguely remember being on the porch.
Yeah, you came over
for a tasting. Yeah, I don't think I brewed it,
I
but
was here by myself for like.
that's probably my favorite beer that
I loved it.
that came out of this office. It was pretty good. I was working from home. It was fantastic. But that beer is great. In my mind, like that's one of my favorite beers. And then
Was it BB? Like, was it pretty?
it was earthy.
Was it pretty sweet or pretty
No.
bitter?
No, it's just really well balanced. It's a really good. Someone sent us the recipe, I believe. So someone else developed it, and we brewed it,
I
right?
mean, it was pretty red.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very
it was-
red
I would
beer.
assume,
Yeah.
It was like a purplish red.
Oh, what's up, Larry? Yeah, it was a really good beer. What was your favorite, Kyle, that we brewed?
And don't we'll crack it when the alarm goes off. I
Oh,
think
you already
we'll be-
set the alarm?
Yeah, I think
Dude,
we'll be fine.
look at this guy on top of it.
Yeah, just to speed this up a little bit because
Yeah.
we have more beers to drink at other locations after this. At least I do. So
Where are you going? Where are you going?
I don't know. My brother-in-law's in town, so we're gonna wherever my wife tells me we're going, and then
Nice.
some friends are
Nice.
getting together to watch the tournament, and they're gonna reserve.
How excited are you
some
for that?
beers me. I'm not. I mean, I like basketball,
Dude,
but
my bracket got busted like
yeah, I didn't.
so
I
long
didn't
ago.
pull a bracket out.
Yeah, at St. John's
Just
going. They
hanging
got
out and
blown
drinking
out.
beer. That's what I'm excited for.
Yeah.
Severance tonight.
You watching Severance?
Severance. Yes.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah. You know what I've been doing lately is I'm rewatching the entire Rick and Morty season.
Oh wow.
I
Great.
started with season 7, which has all new voices. You can't tell at all, and maybe like a little bit. And then I started at season 1, going through it. My wife keeps asking me why I insist on like having my phone blasting in my face like right before I'm going to bed for 45 minutes every night, which is where I'm doing it. I said this season's not gonna rewatch itself, or this series is not gonna rewatch itself.
Nice. I can't do it in bed because I immediately fall asleep.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I've been kind of having to rewatch.
Yeah,
I'll
you
watch like
fall
half
asleep.
of one, and then I'll have to rewatch
Yeah.
part of it.
HBC 1019. Haven't tried that. What is that?
Favorite beer I brewed. I think I didn't answer that question that we brewed.
Yeah, what is your favorite?
Beer that we've brewed.
There's not a handful. There's been quite a few really
Honestly,
good beers. The Belgian Triple was solid.
I'm just not a Belgian triple guy, but my favorite beer was were the two of the 3 coconut beers we brewed. One of them got messed up by the flood, but I did 2 others.
The
Are you good, Rob?
Coconut, well, actually I did a coconut IPA and then the
delicious.
coconut brown.
yeah, I got kits for both of those.
I'm actually to say the coconut IPA is my favorite.
That's a solid beer.
Yes. I love coconut.
We should do that again to have for the summer.
Yeah, well, this is going to be coconut West Coast,
I'm
so
very excited. Yeah, that's great.
yeah.
Coconut.
It'll be a little different because it's not toasted, right? The other ones were toasted.
I feel like I would
How
never
much
know
do you
the
get?
difference, man.
I don't know, but that would be the only difference. Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, we're really good on time. They're gonna reopen.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, I just saw a post.
What up, Big Day Brewing?
Gonzo.
They were they just like closed.
I guess
No,
we
just
have to go to
they were like
Burial.
no one's here.
Very nice.
What's that?
We have to go to Burial for the brewing.
Oh, for sure,
They
dude.
have the best burger. One of the best.
And their beer is phenomenal.
They're just super good. I spent like $120 there last weekend.
Guys, what should we call this non-con conference?
Non-con?
Homebrew conference we're having. Homebrew non-con?
I kind of like that.
Non-con?
Or like homebrew
Conference?
non-con hang.
Homebrew hang? I just don't like,
Hang.
I feel like the t-shirt that Vodka comes up with
Will be the name of it.
Homebrew hang would be inappropriate. Like the printer would probably say no.
Homebrew non-con, I kind of like.
We should do the lime.
Lime coconut Mexican
Ooh.
lager does sound
There we
good.
go.
delicious.
Look at you.
Brewmanji
You're hired.
had some ideas.
Just send over that recipe.
Mr. David Holt? Well, that's the thing. We
should.
David Holt, do you play the banjo? Just out of curiosity. And then also,
Yes.
I'd love to, I mean, if somebody would just like set up a homebrew competition for our customers and all I had to do was show up and drink the beer, where do I sign?
We'll put Libby in charge.
Oh.
Hammer time. We want to keep
Yeah.
it non-Clawhammer.
Non-denominational.
Yeah, we want to keep it like homebrew, not Clawhammer.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like it's just a hang for it. You don't have to use our system.
Yeah.
It's for all homebrewers.
Homebrew con-denominational.
Just for homebrewers to hang out and drink beer.
Denominational. Yeah, also we're gonna have like maybe some mead people show up, maybe some distillers show up, maybe some winemakers show up, maybe some bread bakers show up, maybe some
Pizza makers.
kimchi lovers. You know, yeah.
Been going off.
I mean, I think the requirement is like fermentation has to be part of it. So
Fermentation week.
yeah, if you put koji on tuna and you leave it sit in a dry aged cabinet for a month, you're in.
Yeah. Don't know what that's called, but delicious.
I saw a video about that on Instagram this morning and it blew my mind.
Was it? Did they eat it?
They must have used koji because it had that white fuzzy kind of
the fuzzy
koji
stuff.
coating on it. It looked crazy.
Interesting. Beer week in May. I had tickets for Stout week, and they had to postpone it. I was a little bummed about that.
Stout.
It was like the weekend after we got back from New Zealand.
Right. Fermentation Federation.
JW.
It's going mental. It's crazy that you can hear that.
Yeah, these mics are great.
Crazy.
Welcome to West Asheville. I'm sure someone stole it. Huel Melon, gonna say probably one of my least favorite hops. JW.
I liked it.
You do. For me, it's not my favorite.
I still want to do like a Sultana single hop too.
So what is it? Sultana?
Yeah.
Do we have some?
We might even have some.
We've got a bunch of
Really good. Oh no, I'm thinking of Strata.
Strata.
We've not done the Strata.
And I
wanna do
can't.
a Strata.
I'm so bad at like keeping up with it.
Yeah.
I'm like, is Mosaic still brand new? It came out like 20 years ago.
Cluster's like one of them new agey New Zealand hops, right?
Cluster, it's not one of the big C's, right? It's fine. JW's got some Sultana with your name on it, Kyle.
J Dub's the dealer, man.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I got you.
J Dub's definitely sold drugs in high school.
Oh, you could tell for sure, dude. For sure.
The best, well,
Those are the best drug
business
dealers.
people. Yeah, the drug dealers are they're either dead or they own businesses, and J Dubs is still kicking. And he owns a business.
I've seen him weigh out some gypsum before. He knows what's up.
J Dubs is not commenting on that.
He said, oh, college is what he said. Oh, of course. Oh, man. It's got to be 80 degrees out there.
Yeah.
It's 78 in here. So Libby, again, if anybody's just tuning in, I made fun of Libby this morning because she rolled in in shorts and a t-shirt and it was 40 degrees out.
It's the first thing you said to me.
But now she's laughing because it's 80. If you're just hopping in, we're brewing a 6-row Simcoe IPA, shooting for the West Coast style. We're doing a sulfate to chloride ratio of 1:3, shooting for that bitterness. 14.5 pounds of 6-row. And our hop additions are going to be we're doing 30-minute boil, 30-minute mash. 30 minutes, we're doing 1 ounce Simcoe. 15 minutes, we're doing 1 ounce Simcoe. And we're going to omit the 0-minute flame out, move that into our Whirlpool at 170. And we're going to do 6 ounces in that Whirlpool, I believe.
Libby, what are you doing with that camera?
I was trying to turn on I thought we had it hooked up. Now it's stuck on.
It goes to my camera.
And we're going to throw
Stuck on
coconut in at flame out.
Yeah.
And we're going to throw that into the fermenter as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Voss yeast, like
Vasco.
why 6-row? Because 6-row Simcoe sounds good,
Yeah,
and I
it
love
does. It
6-row.
sounds good.
You get it has very high diastack power. You get it'll finish pretty dry. Should be pretty crisp.
I like the graininess and the grittiness of 6-row, and I'm thinking maybe the contrast of the citrus Voss and the
Caddy.
And the cat pea Simcoe and the coconut would be a good combination. That's what you call just a wild pipe dream. At this point, but-
We're gonna put the coconut in a
hold on.
bag.
Sorry.
We're gonna put a coconut in the bag at flame out, so it's gonna basically get sanitized by just being in a bag and the boiling wort at flame out. So that's the sanitization, and then Whirlpool with it in there, and then we'll toss it in the fermenter.
Yeah. And then J Dubs is right, extra protein. We're also going to put about half a pound of creatine in this. So I'm going to be drinking it as my probably post-workout. Mashed mingle.
I bet a beer Emmett can't say. I think he's. Is he Norwegian? I believe so. I believe that's Norwegian from my extensive learning.
What's that? Better beer what?
I believe someone's asked me if I could pronounce like the O umlaut I in Norwegian. They bet me a beer. Homebrew hootenanny.
I do kind of like that.
That has a good ring to it, dude.
Marketing is good.
You can tell he does like design,
Yeah.
marketing. Homebrew hootenanny. Is that word? Yeah.
Vodka's microdose is starting to kick in.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
getting in the zone. The crawl space beers came out pretty solid. Kyle's about to crack one open here in a little bit. But it's a little warm now. It's pretty hot outside, so we're gonna probably just throw it in a chest. Well, we're using Voss, so we don't need to do anything.
No, we're going to
Just
turn
throw
the
it.
heat up to like 95.
It's 79 in here right now, so we'll be all right.
Fact, shit. Did we just leave it in? I know. I'm not even going to finish that sentence.
Do we leave it in the room?
No, I'm not going to finish that sentence, guys.
Why not?
I was gonna say we could leave it in the kettle. We're not gonna ferment this in the kettle.
No, because we might want to brew something else. I'll be done by the time we get here Monday.
but We're gonna brew probably a sake next week.
Yeah, if anybody has any experience, jump in the chat
think
and
we're
make fun of
gonna be
us.
good.
Yeah, I've done some
I think
research.
we're gonna be good. I think we got it mapped out. That's in a way that's gonna be super easy and convenient with our brew system.
Yeah.
like,
Dude, sake is
we
fucking
just
good.
watched.
Trent's.
Well, Trent's video on sake is good, and then also our
Brothers Green.
our homeboy,
Not Brothers, he renamed it.
the best green brother. Why
Yeah.
are we blanking on his name? Anyway.
Yeah, we've known him for a long time. But if
What's
you
his
search
channel
Brothers
name?
Green,
Libby, can you find the channel name just so we don't look like dingo?
Whose name?
Brothers Green.
The just search for sake. Somebody already is gonna probably put it in the chat.
Yeah, well, that's not working.
It's like Home
I'll
Pro.
remember
It
when I
was
see
Home
it.
Pro Cook, and now it's something else.
It's, well,
Life by Mikey G.
Life by Mike G. Why did we not? How did we not know? it was
Because I've been
Mike?
drinking beers, Kyle.
We have a friend, Mikey G. So anyway, yeah.
We will-
You guys know him, or just like internet friends?
Internet boys.
Yeah, we've been internet friends with Mikey G for a long time.
Yeah,
Emmett's been friends with.
he's had that channel for a long time. We will be using Koji, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Koji. And then Koji is not a yeast, it's mold, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Iced tea pale ale.
Yeah, it's interesting.
That sounds really
so
good.
somebody said we should brew like a Hong Kong milk tea beer. Does anybody know what that is? Like Hong Kong milk tea?
I'm gonna look that up.
And then David, if you can shoot me that recipe, I kind of want to brew that. It sounds amazing. Milk tea, like the
know,
drinks you
look
can
it
buy.
up.
I was gonna say just like a
What's it called?
normal milk tea.
What's it called? Is it Hong Kong milk tea? Is that the name of
That's
the?
like the tea. It's like a
A milk tea.
it's like literally like a black milk tea essentially. But I don't know what the beer is.
There's like a name for it.
Is it just boba? Are you thinking
No,
of boba?
yeah,
No.
not boba. There's like a Hong Kong milk something. Badass brew ball.
Brewer's ball.
It's boba without the pearls. Okay.
Okay. Look at these people knowing what's up.
Oh man.
Green tea IPA.
Okay.
Man, I love tea.
Oh, here we go.
Uh-oh. What's
Here we go,
happening?
guys.
Beeping?
It's happening.
What's happening?
It's gonna blow up.
Man, if anybody has a nice tea IPA recipe, feel free to email me that at support@Clawhammer. I'd love to check that out. Just add 15 bags of tea to a keg. And then, do you leave it in the whole time, David? So David's saying you add 15 tea bags to a 5-gallon keg before carbonating.
David Holt, you never answer a question. Do you play the banjo or not? Let us know.
Sweet, thanks, David.
There's like a famous banjo player named David.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Does he play Clawhammer or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's trying just to be keep on the DL.
He's like, I don't want Kyle harassing me.
Googling Hong Kong milk on his computer. It's a real thing. So Hong Kong milk. So Hong Kong milk, XXX image search. Just do it. It's on there. Let us know what it is.
No banjo for David.
Nope. Okay.
Get out.
Libby's actually Googling it.
Not XXX.
Leave it for about 15-20 minutes, and then you pull it out. Interesting.
So we need to clear my search history now.
I love it. I love tea. That'll be interesting.
You do love tea.
Yeah, big tea guy. My teeth.
Is that just
My teeth.
genetics or?
I think because I grew up drinking it.
Yeah.
Like my mom has tea at
We just bought a bunch of tea
lunch and
this weekend.
in the evening.
One that's like a decaf. I think you'll like.
Nice.
We always made sun tea.
Mem-
Sun tea. You know,
Remember that in the 90s? It was like such,
sun tea.
what a racket
Put
that
it
was.
outside. I don't know what the sunlight did to it.
It nothing. It was just marketing.
Really? It was
Yeah,
just marketing?
100%.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know if I.
But then, like, they would sell you the jug, and like everybody had one in the late 80s, early 90s. Yeah, that was all marketing. I'm 99% sure.
I've been lied to.
Yeah.
Like this?
HomebrewCon, like the real one, it should help you get a crowd for the event and confuse people at the same time.
That'd be hilarious.
Romanji, we can't. I don't want to do that.
I'm not trying to offend everybody.
Yeah, because we want the new Homebrew Association to be successful if it's possible for them to be successful.
And also, like, we don't want to confuse people. That would be funny, but
Yeah. I already feel a little bad that we're trying to do an event, and then they're probably going to do one. I know they're going to do one next year, but we've been thinking about this for a while.
Canadian craft beer. You know what? I haven't. But
Labatt's.
when I was 18, we used to drive across the border to have a nice time because it was 18 to drink there and 21 in the States.
Yeah.
And it was like 2 hours from us to get across the border.
It's still 18 there now.
Probably. It is everywhere except the States, yeah. But we go get the Triple X. Labatt Blues.
Yeah.
But I remember I tried to bring some back across the border.
Yeah.
And the guy stopped us, and they're actually pretty cool. They just dump out like 4 cases on the side of the highway.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
So hungover. We didn't even hide them. They were just sitting in the back seat of the car.
Yeah.
Like 18-year-old things, you know.
Yeah.
Wrong size shirt. T-shirt hang. Love it.
Wrong side t-shirt.
Lance remembers.
19 in Ontario. Okay.
That's so random, but.
I feel like it was 18 then, but maybe it was 19. That was 18 because we were in high school, and we had a great time. But I don't know where I forget where we
You're a
went.
super senior.
Went to the 420 March in wherever we were. It was real nice.
Toronto?
420 March? What are you talking about?
420 March. We were there on April 20th, and there was a 420 March.
Interesting.
Alberta?
What's right over the border there?
Toronto's right there. Mississauga.
From Cleveland. What's the Niagara? Niagara.
Oh, Niagara Falls.
The other side, yeah, Niagara.
Canadian.
Now we're in Niagara. Beautiful. Gorgeous.
Niagara.
Well. Man, are we at a boil? Should I start the timer? Do we need to throw hops in? What are we doing?
Did you get that shirt in New Zealand?
I did.
Funny.
Because I was hot walking around that day.
Yeah.
Dude, it was so
I walked
hot.
into a store, I was like, I need a t-shirt. It
I put sunscreen on like 10 times.
was hot. It was like boiling.
Oh, we're coming up to a boil. We're actually pretty close to the boil. We did a 30-minute mash. It's a 6-row Simcoe IPA. Should be pretty nice. I'm pretty excited.
Yeah. Topics of conversations today are, I'm slurring my words and I haven't even drank any beer. Emmett drank a lot of beer and somehow didn't have a hangover and is now drinking again.
I did have a hangover, but not till 1.
Okay.
The delayed hangover.
Yeah.
I think that's called you show up drunk.
Libby showed up in shorts and a t-shirt,
She
and
was the
I'm wearing
smartest.
like winter socks, and my feet are on fire right now.
It's
70 degrees.
79 degrees in here.
We're brewing a 6-row.
We could turn the air conditioning on, but it's a little early in the season.
We're brewing a 6-row Simcoe Coconut Smash, and
Keep forgetting about the coconut.
we're going to have a non-conference homebrew conference this fall, which is just a homebrew hangle.
A hangle.
And we're going to call it Brewtopia.
It's a good name.
Good one.
And
Isn't that the one that's trademarked?
there will be nothing organized or presented.
Brew SA.
There will be
If you
a
bring
light
beer-
itinerary.
Yeah, if you bring beer, there will be beer. If not, we're all just gonna
If you
be
get a hotel room, you got somewhere to
staring
sleep.
at each other.
Do the United States. And
It's gonna be in Asheville.
Brew SA.
Brew SA.
We can't. We want to keep it non-Clawhammer themed.
Heart of the Brew SA.
We're gonna try and get a bunch of the other brew tubers and mead makers and distillers to hang out.
Brew tubular.
Brewtastic.
Brutastic.
Fabulous. Brew.
BYOB. That's pretty good. Bring your own beer, hang out.
Brew Bang.
BYOB, brew banger.
What domains can be a YOB Brew Banger?
It's the Brew Fest. Ferment Fest. I don't know.
We brew bad beer fest. Try better. Beer fest.
Beer Fest.
Home fest. Home brew fest.
Brew Fest.
Yeah. I don't know. What? I think Bonica had a suggestion earlier that sounded nice.
What was about
Hootenanny. Homebrew hootenanny.
Yeah.
But anyway, if anybody's interested, drop a note.
Yeah, Beer Bang. Beer Bang's the best one we've come up with.
Beer
So unless
bag.
someone comes up with something better, it's gonna be Beer Bang.
Beer bag.
It's wrong ideas.
What was the movie? Isn't there like a movie?
I don't know.
Beer Bang?
Beer fest, beer.
Yeah. I have it right
I
here.
feel like you are onto something, yes.
There was something like that in like the late 90s, 2000s, I think.
Yeah. Beer Fest.
Was it called Beer
That's the
Fest?
same. That's what I'm thinking
What is it?
of. Beer Fest.
I think that's right. There's a movie, right?
There's
Yeah.
also Strange Brew.
Strange Brew's a great movie. Do you have that sealed?
Yeah.
Dude, you been holding out on us?
That's cool.
That's a
Look at that.
great movie.
So, you know what's funny? My homeboy. Yeah, I mean, dude, this is original as well.
Yeah, that's legit.
Cause it has the
WB.
yeah. I'm gonna put this up here so they can see it. But
WB, yeah.
can you see that? Come on now. Oh, come on now. Did you do this manually? It's not letting me do it manually. All right, fuck you, camera. Anyway, it's got the like original Warner Brothers seal on the logo on the plastic. So the funny thing is, my boy Brian came and hung out and stayed here. He's run through town and slept on the old futon. And as a thank you,
Dude, that's so good.
we talked about the Strange Brew, and so as a thank you, he sent this to me.
That's amazing.
I had also ordered another VHS at that time, and it showed up about the same time that did. So I mistakenly thought that I bought that from
Oh, that's hilarious.
So I never, like,
you never thought about it? That's so good.
He's like, did you ever get that Strange Brew? I was like, yeah, how did you know about that? He goes, I
sent
bought it for you, dumbass.
He's like, I spent a lot of money on that. Mortificant BD. Shoot me an email at support@Clawhammer Supply. I want to say it's 8 feet. But shoot me an email, double check. But I'm pretty sure it's 8 feet.
All right, guys.
If you need a longer one, you can easily swap that out. Just shoot me an email. But I believe it's 8 feet. We give you a lot of room, and then the element cord to the controller, I think is about the same. Support though.
How much are we adding here? We're eyeballing it, by the way.
30-minute edition, 1 ounce.
Why don't you hold that out of me? There you go.
It didn't do anything. Gosh.
We got 15, so I'm gonna set 15-minute timer. Boom, boom.
Brew stock, that's good.
Brew stock. Brew. How
Hop stock.
about brew?
That's cool, like Bonnaroo.
Yeah. How
Bonnaroo?
about Brucella?
Brucella.
Brucella's
That's pretty good. Brucella.
That's my favorite one so far.
Brucella?
Yeah.
How about Brucella?
Brucella?
Because we're chilling.
Brutan Clan.
That'd be great. But ain't nothing to F with, my friends.
Wait, are we sending this whole bag?
No.
Okay, I was like, holy
That'd be
shit,
awful.
this is huge.
We're
Do an ounce.
1 ounce. You want a thing? We're just gonna do 1/6
I'm
of that.
just gonna do a little bit.
Dude, it could be nasty if it gets too gnarly in
All
there.
right, get it.
Measure it.
Guys, just trying to just be chill here.
Yeah, but on the 60-minute or 30-minute edition,
Yeah, I get it.
I'm not trying to
Okay, what?
not be able to taste for a week.
Franks and beers.
See, that's the problem. We can't call it that.
And then we need ounces, right?
Yeah, what are we at? Grammage. You want in? You get in there. Get in there. Get in tight. Brew stock, that's good. How far over?
Ounces over.
How many?
He's gonna be mad.
How high? How high
A
was
tiny
it?
bit more.
Just a little bit.
All right, here.
How many more, Libby?
Wait, was it 0.5?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that's fine.
Does smell good.
It's your ooh, immediate goodness.
You know what we're not gonna do today? Boil over. So I'm gonna actually watch this. Okay, it's good. It always wants to boil over like right at the start.
Enjoy your Friday,
Yeah, it'll be gimme.
butt hurt nerd.
Ready?
We got a 30-minute boil, so we will be done by the time you get home. But it'll be on the internet for you.
Okay.
Cool. And then 15 minutes, we'll do another ounce.
I probably would have added more than that, so. Just eyeballing it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's tough to. I have no idea what an ounce is when you're coming out of a huge bag like that. Man, Friday, it's nice out. But has anybody brewed with 6-row lately? I feel like
You want to set a timer?
I did.
Oh,
I
nice.
feel like 6-row gets a bad rep.
What's the bad rep with it?
I feel like everybody just started doing 2-row and 6-row just kind of
Just died off?
got swept under the rug. It's used a lot in distilling, more so. Still used quite a bit, but
When was that switch up? When did
I
you
think
start
like
doing the two?
craft brewing, I think pretty much likes the 2-row. Ooh, 6-row. Yeah, Dortmunder was good, JW. So JW brewed a really nice Dortmunder that had, it looks like a bit of 6-row. 6-row is almost never in stock. Yeah, I think the homebrew shops just don't stock it anymore, probably because it doesn't sell. If you're buying inventory that you got to move, I could see them just not buying more because it doesn't sell, and you're gonna have slack malt that they got to get rid of.
I pee a lot when I IPA a lot.
That's pretty good. That's like a Simpsons.
Yeah. That's cool.
I like the flavor, JW. But yeah, I hear you. I mean, it doesn't matter. But it's the correct me if I'm wrong. The 6-row is the American barley, though, right?
Please, Mike.
Or North American? I'm not sure. And then 2-row was the European cousin. Is that right? I want to say.
open the cereal one, would you drink the rest of it?
Probably not.
No. Let me eat this.
Mexican pills. Yeah, I think that's gonna have to be the next brew day. JW, Mexican lager. What do you think? Ooh, that looks good.
There's our German pills. Why is this thing not on the focus? There we go. It's pretty good. Oh man, there we go. Get it upright. All blown out.
I pee a lot when I brew conference. Gnarly Nugget Homebrew is brewing a Lutra pseudo Mexican lager for the second time. So pseudo lager meaning using ale yeast, or does that have another meaning? Is it a yeast thing or like a hop thing? I feel like I'm out of the loop. Dude, that looks great.
Yeah.
Good head.
It's good. It does have
The beer.
it does have an apple vibe to it a little bit.
It does. I kind of like it.
Ale yeast,
It
okay.
tastes crispier to me. Taco Bell lager.
All right.
It kind of has a heavy apple vibe, to be completely honest. From time to time when I drink it, like I really perceive the apple. But I haven't, like some of the beers, it just ruins it for me. This one, it doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, so within a acceptable amount, it's kind of normal to have a little bit of that for sure.
Yeah.
But I mean, like some of the new, is it Berkeley yeast that's doing like the yeast strains that are like modified to give you like hop characteristics and also like completely removing like sulfur compounds from the ferment. Have you heard about them at all?
No, but that's not like a sulfur thing that I'm.
No. But like just the modified yeast that are coming out that are like basically,
Interesting.
yeah, like it's.
Yeah.
Has anybody played around with any of that stuff, like the Berkeley yeast or any of that stuff where they're doing? He didn't hit the camera. We still good?
My
Yeah.
bad.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. But I've heard good things about those yeasts where like it's basically giving off like a huge like citrus hop character, but just from
Cool.
the yeast itself. What's happening?
Kind of
I don't know. I'm just gonna walk out of this shot.
clean.
Things got weird.
clean this
He was
bucket out.
quiet about it.
Oh, you mean mystical?
I'm gonna rub this bucket. Don't even worry about it. You're gonna love it.
He has gloves all. The worst sound.
I know. Can you? Come on, guys. Just don't be so mature all the time, Libby. Hoptra. Operation Fermentation. I like it.
Got myself a milk pour.
Oh my god.
All right. Just wanna PBW the brew system out and the chiller and the pump.
Don't forget the rim, Kyle.
You didn't do a good job.
Somebody said don't forget the room.
Yeah.
You guys think about that? You guys a bunch of weirdos. Gotcha, bud. Yeah.
Here's a good shot, Libby.
of JWs there.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm tired today. I'll tell you what.
I think we're all a little tired.
Yeah. I was fine and I went to the gym and I went full send times 2 and now I'm kind of tired. All right, I'm gonna dump this out.
Okay.
What
I
is
really kind
that?
of want to set it aside though.
What is that?
This is PBW, but we can do it. We can add it back to the keg.
Yeah,
one more
pop in
time.
that bucket.
Well, yeah, this is actually. I could pop it in this bucket.
I'm just drinking ice.
What do you think? You get any apple from it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, okay. Because some people don't really taste it.
But not in an overly. It comes through in a way that's not offensive. This is the German lager
Yeah,
that we brewed.
German Pilsner, yeah.
German Pilsner that we brewed a while back. We did a live stream. Video will be coming out pretty soon. Came out real nice, real crispy. I think I lost all my carbonation in the head, but still pretty good.
Did Josh like it? I think we gave him some.
I don't think he'd be honest with us.
I don't think he would either.
What? Josh.
Josh, we gave him some of the beer the other day.
Josh.
Or Josh, do you like it?
Oh, gotcha. Oh, I don't know. I
You
didn't
say
ask.
anything?
It was tasting good to me that day.
Yeah.
Is Lutra a yeast, Kyle?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
That's a Kvike yeast.
Kvike. Okay, I've never used it personally.
It's I think it's Omega, has like a little marmot varmint that's
Okay.
kind of floating down the river in a.
So I guess apparently that drops the pH quite a bit. So people are starting with a higher pH. Interesting.
Whoa. Should have told us that before we adjusted the pH, J-Dubs.
Oh, you don't acidify anything with Kvike. J-Dubs, where were you earlier when I acidified everything with the Kvike? I had no idea Kvike dropped pH.
There are going to be a lot of, we're hoping to have a lot of like BrewTuber people at this event. Our only featured guest though is going to be J-Dubs.
Yeah, because he actually knows how to brew.
Yeah, he knows how to brew beer.
I mean, I'm not worried about it. It'll be fine, exactly.
Not that our other friends don't, but, oh gosh, all of JW's beers have been great.
Oh, yeah. But, like, so we dropped it down to 5.4, so we're on the high end. What are you thinking?
I was working covering customers.
I mean, we're customers. Come on. We need all the help we can get, J-Dubs. It's not an excuse.
That's good.
Treehouse makes great videos for sure. Yeah. I don't know if they come visit, but they are more than welcome to come hang out for sure.
Who dat?
So I was saying we should invite Nate from Treehouse.
Yeah, actually.
be sweet.
We should.
Yeah, 100%. We met some of their folks me and Kyle went to a yeast thing, and some of the folks from their brewery were there. Nice folks. JW, you and Martin and Apartment Steve can do a talk. And then we'll hang out CH, making fun of you guys.
We'll just heckle.
We'll be heckling from the grandstands. Nerds!
Trent's a solid brewer.
Very good brewer.
Everybody's actually
Everybody's a
pretty
really good
solid,
brewer.
except for us.
I mean, we brew how we want to brew.
Yeah.
We don't take it. We take it as serious as you want to take it.
What's our timer left? Because I want to throw this in like 10 minutes.
23 seconds till 15.
Okay.
At 15, we're throwing an ounce.
Okay.
When do you want to throw the
I think I'm going to put the coconut in at the same time.
at 15 or 0?
At 15.
Okay. Coconut's going in at 15.
Don't let that overflow, Libby. That's your job.
Oh god, okay. And coming.
Yeah, sorry.
So 15 timer just went off.
Okay.
Okay.
Starting a new one.
I'm also going to put like a tri-clamp or 2 in this to weigh it down, I think. Should I
No.
do that?
No.
That's what I usually do.
On the element, when it's 100% of power right now?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, don't
In
do
the
that.
fermenter, because we're going to take this out.
Yeah. But we can sanitize it. We'll throw in
you're right.
sanitizer. But yeah, don't do it now. That'd
Yeah,
be bad news bears. That'd be real bad news bears.
Yeah, this is why I'm not giving a talk at my own. This is why I'm not throwing a conference. It's going to be a non-con.
It's gonna be a hang.
It's going to be a hang.
Dude, White Labs is a great place to visit. Their courses are phenomenal.
Good pizza.
Great pizza.
What if we call it... No, never mind. I'm going to keep that one to myself.
Keep that for yourself. What are you gonna do with it? Have your own
I'm gonna
conference?
trademark it, then I'm going to say it out loud.
Oh, there you go.
No, what if we call it, we'll hang out and then maybe we could brew a beer. We'll bang out a beer. So we'll call it hang and bang, a hang and bang. Homebrew
hang-
hang and bang. Would that be?
99% dudes. Kimchi fries are dope at White Labs. And according to J-Dubs, they ferment their pizza dough with Aufschlag Kvike. JW, stop. Just stop. Stop knowing everything. That's amazing.
Okay.
That pizza dough is great.
So I guess when we hang this over the edge.
I'd clip it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Now, can you hand me that star sand on there?
The pre-made? Or the...
No, that's not. That's PBW.
Oh,
over
okay.
there.
Gotcha.
Ready, Libby?
I could smell the smoke right now. Ooh.
There's some broke.
The yeast that we did with White Labs is probably one of my favorite yeasts too. The Clawhammer strain we did. J-Dubs, you got any of that left in stock? Because that yeast is awesome.
What is that?
I don't know.
Bring the log to non-con. Non-con's a pretty good name, actually.
Oh man, it just broke.
What do you mean?
The lid broke on this old star sand container we have.
Oh, interesting.
Don't lay that on its side.
It's also probably 5 years old.
Well,
'Cause
keep
we just
refilling it.
Yeah, we just keep refilling it. How's the weather in Poland right now? I would try and pronounce your name, but I would butcher it, so I apologize. J-Dub's got some Mythical Hammer left.
Yeah, we did.
No, the Malt Miller Homebrew Shop in UK has the Mythical Hammer in stock.
No way. Dude, yeah.
The yeast is, we've used quite a few expired ones and they've worked great.
Yeah, just double pitch it.
Just double pitch and then I think I'd be fine. They usually throw it on an ice pack if they're shipping, you know, whether they be shipping you from the UK to Ireland. It wouldn't be that long, I wouldn't think. So they'll probably throw an ice pack on it and should be good. And then once you buy it, make yourself a big fat starter beforehand and save some of that, and then you'll just have a nice yeast bank of it.
What time? What time we got left?
Oh yeah, that meant to go in 5 minutes ago.
Oh, how much time we have left?
10 minutes.
Oh, that's what I wanted.
Did you put the other hops in?
No.
Oh, well,
Is
yeah.
that supposed to?
Yeah. 1 ounce at 15. So 1 ounce at 10. just your recipes, the 1 ounce at 10. It won't make a difference really. But yeah, another ounce of the, this will be the 2nd ounce, right?
1 more ounce.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
No. That's an 8 ounce packet. I don't know how many grams.
Oh God.
Did it die? Batteries finally died?
Yeah, don't worry about it. I got it, guys.
Nope. No, you don't.
I'm just gonna do the same amount I did last time.
Nope. At least it's later in the
I
boil.
think you're right.
Yeah, let's see what it is. Yeah, well, I think all our batteries are dead, so you win. This doesn't even have batteries in it.
That looks in a home just about
What the heck?
right.
Dude. Okay. Yeah, this is about right. Trust me, guys. Trust me.
Trust me, bro.
So that's the 15 minutes at 10 minute 1 ounce Simcoe edition. And then in 9 minutes, we'll have our, we'll kill our boil, chill it down to 170, do a whirlpool.
Yeah.
Coconut. We just added. How much coconut is that, Kyle?
However much JW gave me.
Perfect. Perfect.
Put it all in.
It's all in there. But
A couple pounds or something. I don't
2
know.
pounds. 2 pounds of coconut, JW. And that is coconut, non-toasted coconut.
Yeah.
2 pounds of coconut just went in at our 15-minute edition, which turned into a 10-minute edition, and also.
Film that?
Did you color a boil with that? No, we still got a nice boil.
No, it's just not really like soaking much.
Oh, it's got 10 minutes to hang out though.
It's a little dry still. Now it's floating away.
Beautiful.
No, it's still boiling.
Perfect. This smells great though.
Smells so good.
Get a whiff of that.
Get in there.
Oh yeah.
Welcome, Peter. We're brewing a 6-row Simcoe IPA. 10 minutes left in the boil.
I don't know. Something must have been weird with like the climate last year, because I've been tasting cat pee all over the place.
Yeah, Cat Pee's back, baby.
It's back. It's the year of the cat.
I think JW gets the high quality cat pee though. We recommend if you do brewing with our system or brewing bag, double crush is where it's at. We did not today, and that's fine. We were a little tight on time, but yeah, double crush is going to get you a little bit better efficiency. You don't have to worry about stuck sparge. But if you don't do it, not the end of the world either. Most homebrew shops have a little wider gap, so if you get it if you get it ground at a homebrew shop, maybe just ask them to run it through twice.
Yeah, coconut does kill the head retention somewhat, but whatever.
It tastes so good though, typically.
It's not a fashion show, okay?
It's a flavor
Right,
contest.
it's a flavor show.
But I feel like the other ones weren't like terrible. It wasn't like great, but it wasn't awful. What are we at here? 6 minutes, 4:15. Not a bad little brew day.
Yeah. 4:16, we're under budget and ahead of schedule.
Yeah. Famous last words. Yeah. If you buy a Clawhammer ingredient kit, they're all double crushed. J-Dubs crushes them up real nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're all double crushed. So it's what we recommend with our system. But again, we didn't today. Not the end of the world. You might lose a few efficiency points. Hey, we're all gonna live. And we ground it right into the kettle and on the floor.
Yeah.
Mostly on the
Saved
floor.
0 time and made a big mess, so.
And then I'm just looking at our notes here. So at the end of the boil, and then we'll chill it to 170. And then we can throw the rest of those hops in there if you want. As many as you want. As little or as many as you want, that's your call.
I'm putting the rest in there.
Yeah, all right. Giddy up.
I didn't get extra hops.
No.
I just got the right amount of hops that we needed.
Perfect.
Oh shit, we need to put the Whirlpool arm in there too. While it's boiling. Right.
Sanitation and yeast health definitely helps. As long as you got a solid recipe to start with, you're in good shape. As long as your fermentation is clean, sanitized, and in the somewhat appropriate temperature range. You want me to move the lid?
Nah, I'm gonna put it over here.
Do you want to get it under the lip?
All right. How much time we got left?
4.5.
Dude, we're doing well, guys.
I mean, minus the first spills,
It's over with.
And
Fast.
I don't know who did that, but
and it wasn't even that bad because it was dry spills.
yeah.
Yeah, true.
All right. What are we forgetting? Anything?
We can use this bucket to ferment in because it's got star sand, right? Is that what you were doing?
That again, that is not star sand. I just told you that. That's the PB dubs. That's the star sand.
And
Don't
that,
put anything in that.
so has that been,
Yeah, that's ready to go.
oh, that's
That's
already
the
been
old
P'd up.
PBW from that,
Dude,
yeah.
look at this guy. I'm drinking beers,
I only
he's
say
brewing
that
beers.
because I always get worried when there's like buckets of PBW and like
Yeah.
hanging around because that shit is nasty.
Yeah,
That's why I put the gloves on.
yeah, it is. It'll dry your hands out, something fierce.
Yeah, my hands are already dry. That's why I put them on. I'm like, I don't need my skin to fall off today.
It is an acid, right?
No,
Acidic?
it's a
the
base.
is the base.
Yeah,
So it raises, base raise? I'm so bad at
No,
chemistry.
man.
Base lowers.
it does.
For some reason I always thought acid lowered.
No.
Citric acid, like
you're
those,
right.
yeah,
Yeah,
citric
acid
lowers, yeah.
Sorry, you're right. Yeah.
The only reason I thought is because we lower the pH with like lactic acid.
Yeah, you're right. Acid lowers the pH.
Because that's why I don't know anything about the other one because I've never used it ever for anything.
Yeah.
Because I never have to raise. Like when we were in New Zealand and we had to raise the pH.
Right.
Like that blew my mind because I was like, I don't know.
Never done that before.
Never done
really.
it, yeah.
I mean,
Because we don't have to. OxyClean non-scent, solid move.
yeah. I mean, that's essentially the same thing as PBW. Though I will say this: we've been using the liquid PBW. It's so much more convenient because the
Star
dry
Sand's
stuff is
acidic,
hard
PBW is
to,
alkaline.
What's that?
PBW is alkaline, Star Sand's acidic.
Yeah, but alkaline is another word for
Is this
a
the
base.
Okay. pH of 12. Dude,
Yeah, the liquid PBW. I feel like that shit's
this PBW
probably
right here?
dangerous though. Yeah, that's PBW. We have a lot of
have a whole
PBW.
lot
We
of
have a
PBW.
lot. Well, you know what? We have way more up there.
Do we really?
Yeah.
A dry?
I don't know why we got so much, but we did.
Holy crap.
I know why.
A drama story?
No,
Emma's keeping that one under his hat.
It's keeping it.
it's for our 1 gallon kits, and then we put them on pause. So
Right, yeah. We can tell that story.
yeah, and then the liquid, like sanitizer, you cannot repack.
Yeah.
We learned so. There's a lot of very, very rigid regulations on Star Sand. So
Huh.
on sanitizers in general, I guess, not just Star Sand. But this is why I'm not doing any talks at the homebrew con, because I don't know. I know acid, I don't know bases. You can't have a conference talk.
I've done acid a couple times.
Right.
Probably
And listen to
more
bass.
than a couple times, and I like bass.
Jumanji uses the liquid PBW.
Yeah, he knows what's up.
I wonder where the better deal is.
I doubt it's the liquid, but
Because you're paying for the water, right?
kinda, yeah.
But it's
Just
nice.
so much more convenient,
yeah, because you don't have to wait for it to dissolve and stir
Yeah,
it.
right.
Because sometimes, like, if you don't mix it well and it's not hot enough, like
Yeah.
you get in the bottom and it's just a clump of PBW at the
exactly.
bottom.
Yeah. All right, what time we got? Is it time?
No, I just was getting worried. 30 seconds. It's time.
I'm gonna turn the pump on and get this pool whirling.
Well, the Whirlpool really doesn't have to happen until 170.
I know, but I want to get the Whirlpool arm
Clean.
sanitized.
Gotcha. Oh, is it still? There we go. Is it 420?
423.
Damn it. All right, kill by heat. All right, Liddy.
Okay,
Oh,
get it?
got it?
So the pool is whirling. I'm gonna go ahead and just
Yeah, now that the element's off.
put that in there a little bit further.
I'm gonna grab the hoses. What do you think of that?
Yeah. Go for it, dude. Ooh, right on schedule here, guys. I'm really curious what the gravity is going to be. So, we didn't hook the chiller up, which means this isn't going to drop at all. Until Emma gets out of the bathroom and I get the hoses hooked up. But, hey man, I did the fermenter.
Yeah. You see the hose?
And some other things.
Yeah. Some efficient brew day right
Alright, I
there.
think I can take these off. Alright. We're brewing a Smash 6-row Simcoe with the coconut edition. We are having maybe somewhat of a something akin to a homebrew gathering in the fall in Asheville, potentially. We're looking for a name. Homebrew Hoedown's been thrown out there. Homebrew Hootenanny. Homebrew Non-Con. Let's see here. What else we have? We had the Bangers and Mash. I don't know. I keep going back to Bang. We have Brewtopia.
Yeah, Brewfest, Beer Fest.
Beer Fest, Brew Fest.
It's gotta be trademarked, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
As a movie.
And they came out knowing what we needed.
Yeah. Did you have your mic on? Oh, you took it off. Smart man.
That took a week.
Can I have one of those hoses?
Yeah, which one?
Clawhammer. We're trying to stay away from beer specific and also Clawhammer specific because it's non-denominational, it's agnostic. Any brew system owners are welcome. If you make Mountain Dew mead, you're welcome. If you make Welch's wine, you're welcome. If you make anything with Twinkies, you're welcome.
Brucella was one of them.
Brucella.
Bonnabrew.
Bonnabrew.
Bonnabrew. Bonnabrew's pretty good.
Brew or something like that.
Bonnabrew.
Bonnabrew. I kind of like that better. I think that's what we need.
Yeah.
Brewaroo.
Brewaroo.
I'll take 3% of the profits then.
There won't be any profits, so perfect.
Brew Warped Tour. What else?
Warped.
Warped score.
Warped Tour.
Warped tour.
Yeah, but it's brew. That's beer
it's
specific.
brew specific.
Oh yeah. That's distiller specific too, but not mead or
Can we
wine.
ban people who put lactose in IPA? No. Everybody's welcome.
That's hilarious.
That's a good question though.
I can't come. It's like the only IPA I like.
Yeah,
What's that style called? Milkshake?
Milkshake, right?
Yeah,
I'm
I
bringing
do.
a milkshake IPA for the event.
Just specifically for.
Or
I didn't catch who said that.
All right. So if you come, we're gonna promise that there may or may not be beer. If you bring beer, there will be beer. If nobody brings beer, there won't be beer.
The brewery will have beer.
We'll be at a brewery or two. They'll have beer. Let's see here. Riverbend Malt doesn't know this yet, but they're gonna let us tour their facility and sells White Labs.
If you want food, bring food or buy food.
We're going to charge something, just a small amount, but you'll get a t-shirt, so maybe like $25 or something like that.
And that's just so we know how many people are actually going to show up.
We're not going to get a hotel block, so either rent an Airbnb or bring a tent.
Be an adult.
Let's see.
Bring
here.
a tent.
Yeah, what else? The only featured events are CH is going to issue his public apology at that point.
The pre-apology?
Yeah, pre-apology, because he'll get canceled at some point. So we're just going to do a live apology for Homebrew for Life. What else will we do?
You gotta make like a bottle.
I feel like that's already too much.
We'll probably have, if we have charged like $25 and we give everybody a t-shirt, that means we'll have like a couple bucks left over from every ticket. That should be enough to bail Emmett out.
Depending.
Hey,
Hopefully.
depending on what he does.
And if there's extra money, we'll get drunk. Homebrew and chill.
Homebrew and chill.
That's pretty good.
Oh man. Shark Con.
Oh, I guess we
Show me
should.
your brews.
Access beer.
Show me your brews. Is that what you just said?
Did you just come up with that?
That's pretty good.
Show me your brews.
That would be so lame.
I approve. We should use it. Or maybe it could be the subtag of our.
I'm gonna turn the chilling water on. What do we think?
Yeah, that's on cold, so.
It smells so good in here right now, by the way.
It smells
With the
really good.
coconut.
Yes.
That coconut.
Every time we smoke that.
Man. We're trying to figure out Europe. We're just a couple idiots. We would love
Your
to.
brewbies.
At some point, that is our goal to be in the EU. But you've seen our channel. You know what we're facing. But yeah, we're definitely trying to figure that out, and hopefully we'll make that happen.
Fart.
Where's the McRib guy?
His name's Fart.
You didn't show up today.
He did not.
Hooray for brewbies. Save the brewbies.
Save the brewbies. Brew buddies.
Save the brews.
Brews. I think Show Me Your Brewbies is the best one. That's correct.
I like save the.
I think this is an event.
This is an event. This
Yeah.
is a homebrew event.
This is event.
Like The Office is, it is your birthday.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's for the poster.
That's so good.
2025 homebrew event.
This is
Event. This is an event.
That's great. Good option.
How about the homebrew non-event of the century?
I'm sorry.
There will be no homebrewing at this event.
Yeah. What could go wrong?
Yeah.
That's really what we're doing. We're just inviting strangers to drink.
I know. What if we're like?
At breweries, though.
At breweries,
And
yeah.
that's at a brewery, everybody's a stranger until you have 3 or 4 beers, and then you're no longer strangers.
Hey man, we're all gonna be strangers until we start holding each other's hair back and when we're puking into the bathroom toilet.
I print that every year for my wife's birthday. Show Me Your Brewbies, you do?
That's pretty good.
That's great.
6-row Simcoe IPA
Show me your
brew day. It's pretty good.
That's the thing, Tom. See, there's no stopping by for a beer. There's just this one stop. So how about we call it Stop By for a Beer 2025?
That's pretty good.
That's great.
Yeah.
Brownout 2025. The trails, I don't know. Honestly, I know some of them are open because my neighbor's been going out riding, but there's a bunch of fires going on right now too. So, brewing. Did you have the heat on?
Then we went way down.
Oh shoot.
What do we want to do? 170?
170, below 170. JW. We're at, what are we at? 150? Are we good at 150?
Is that good,
Are we good at 150, JW?
Help us out.
Our water's so cold still.
Yeah.
Can we start over? No, man, we gotta get home.
We started over.
I'd be blacked out.
I like that. Fine.
This has been 3 hours.
Fine, heck yeah.
What I like about this is you can. I just
Set it to 150.
We'll put 170 on the controller. It'll
So
back up.
you bought 8 ounces,
Still
right?
165.
You bought 8 ounces.
Yeah.
We've used
Two.
we've used 2,
Yeah.
so 6 ounce Whirlpool. I like it.
Yeah.
JW says it's
Are you
okay.
sending it?
Yeah, I'm going to send it.
All right.
It's gonna smell so good.
Good.
Ready?
Yep.
I'm gonna get a little bit of that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at this one.
Actually, we dump these into my hand.
Yeah.
Dump a bunch.
From like off
Yeah, just
camera.
dump it all right. No, or just do it over the kettle though.
Okay.
So we didn't spill it. Yeah. This isn't important for the shot. Okay, ready? Okay, get a shot of
Are
it.
you gonna blow your nose?
No. No.
You've done that before.
No, Micah did that. That wasn't me.
All right, go ahead.
You ready?
Wait.
This is just like for the intro.
Do one more.
Ready? Ready?
Love how many times they're doing it. Nice.
Very cool. So that's 6 ounces of Simcoe for our Whirlpool. We're shooting for Whirlpool 170. We went a little longer.
Well,
'cause we were
J-Dub said
chatting.
less than 170, right?
He said less than
So
170.
we did less than 170.
Yeah, so
we
we're at,
follow the directions.
we're at 155, which is fine. It's always fine.
Can we turn that water off?
Yeah. I'm going to set the timer for, what do you want to do, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
So we're going to whirlpool for 10 minutes, and then we'll start chilling her back down. So yeast pitching temp, which is like 90. What do we do? Like, what are we going to ferment at? What are we doing?
Oh, like we'll do it down to 70 and then.
Let it do its thing. So we're using Voss, cause like,
Daddy just texted me. She must be watching.
Daddy.
whoa, hey now.
Daddy.
Finally caught alive. Well, don't let your boss know.
Miami.
Cheers from Miami.
Nice.
Dude, what's the temperature down there? Is it like already
warm.
summertime? Yeah, 'cause it's warm here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you just pop it in, we're brewing a 6-row Simcoe IPA. We're actually done brewing it. We're chilling it down. We're whirlpooling. It's got a 2-pound coconut edition.
Yep.
That smells gosh dang delicious.
2-pound coconut a dish.
86. It's 80 in here right now.
It's really hot in here.
Maddie, she just showed us that you were gonna get pizza tonight.
Yeah, just showed us the pizza text. Sounded great.
Pizza does sound good. Yes.
Simcoe for the win.
I like that
for
she
sure.
Publicly.
Publicly,
admitted
yeah. Make sure your comments are public.
Ross moved to Colorado. So he's out in Fort Collins. Him and his wife are both with New Belgium out there. You can find him on Instagram though. Definitely look him up. Time for a beer? I'm on my 3rd. Time to stop drinking and drink some coffee and go home. Dude, it's that coconut. Are we just gonna brew coconut beers all summer?
Probably
Coconut
just the rest of-
Is there a
yeah,
coconut lager?
like coconut Irish Red, coconut lager.
Is there such thing?
I don't know.
A coconut, would you
I
ask?
never had one, but
Yeah. Can we do that?
I mean, the first coconut, like the first weird coconut beer I had was a coconut IPA down at Burial, and it was so good. That's why
Yeah, I think that's
ended up brewing one.
I mean, coconut's always been in stouts that I've drank, but I never had it outside of that until Burial in the IPA.
Yeah. In fact, I think we still have some coconut brown left.
Coconut
Had a
cream
little
ale
of that.
sounds great. Cream ales, dude, I love a cream ale. We were talking about cream ales earlier.
Coconut lager, is that what you asked about?
Yeah. Is there a commercial coconut lager?
Coconut black lager.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Coconut black lager
Yeah.
has been
Looks
done.
actually really good. That coconut porter.
Coconut lime lager using I can't Lutaweka hops, is that right? It's one of the New Zealand hops. Is that how you pronounce that? Oat blonde recipe that would be great with coconut. Coconut event 2025.
How about when you Google it, though, we pop up?
Droughtline saying there's a brewery in Florida that has a coconut lager-ish beer. He's like, it's not great, but they have one.
It's not good, but it's there.
The ski trip, Kyle ended up going on a ski trip. I did not. I ended up getting really sick after our New Zealand trip. And just didn't quite work out. But Kyle went out with his family. Had some pretty good, you got some nice bluebird days out when you're out skiing?
By the way, look at the world's lightest lager.
Dude, it looks so light now.
Yeah. Yeah, we do. Look at that. This is ridiculous.
That's what happens when you actually, if we had a production schedule like planned correctly.
Yeah.
You don't have to use from there.
Dude, that's so light. Where has that been hiding?
It's in the kegerator.
We have this?
In the back room?
Yeah.
Or the
guys, look at
smeg?
this.
Damn, that.
It's like water.
So that's the rice lager?
Yeah, this is the rice
It
lager.
looks fantastic.
World's lightest lager. I think we delivered.
6 months later.
Crazy.
Yeah. I mean, look how
Light that is.
look how clear that is.
I don't think I've tasted it. Pretty yummy.
Is it good?
Yeah.
It was good. It was great before. Just someone blasted the CO2 into the yeast before we poured it.
No idea who that is.
That's crazy. I mean, it makes sense. It's literally just rice.
It's really interesting.
Huh. Is it fruity?
A little bit. It's got a little bit of sulfur in it. Need some more carbonation.
Clean
It's
up.
a little tangy, actually. Weird.
It is tangy.
Interesting.
It's not bad though.
You still look like Hong Kong milk tea.
That's what I was trying to figure out earlier.
Yeah. All right, 4 minutes left in the Whirlpool. Is the Whirlpool still going? We didn't clog it, did we? Yeah, it's still rolling.
We're good. That's
I mean,
why
we did
swapped it out.
we did a hard pull.
Hard pull.
Hard pull, man. We should just call it Uberfest.
Uberfest.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
If you're just hopping in, we're wrapping up our 6-row Simcoe Coconut West Coast IPA brew day. 8 ounces of Simcoe, shooting for around, I don't know, 6.5%, 7%. Who's counting? 14.5 pounds of 6-row, and the rest is Simcoe. 30-minute boil, an ounce at 30, ounce at 15, and then 6 in the Whirlpool. We're not doing a dry hop because our schedule's a little screwy the next week, so we're just doing a heavy whirl.
Can you really see? Nah, you can't really see the Whirlpool with the bag.
You can see it from this side.
But I think, can you move this actually?
Actually, does he have it? Yeah, he has it in there.
That's in there.
You can get it from this angle if you want to. The bag is kind of.
Yeah, I got a good shot here. Nice.
What's our volume at, Libby?
Just below 6.
That's what I'm talking about. We should have 5.99.
That's exactly.
Dude, that's what I'm talking about. Still got it, guys. Why 6-row? Simcoe 6-row. We make YouTube videos. And also, me and Kyle both do like 6-row quite a bit. I do like the flavor. Typically, it seems like it's used more in distilling lately. But back in the day, they said it had a little bit higher diastatic power. But yeah, JW was saying earlier that with the new 2 rows, it really doesn't matter. But I do like the flavor. And 6-row Simcoe sounds better than 2-row Simcoe because they both have S's. But yeah, no real reason. You could easily just throw a 2-row in there. You could use Maris Otter. You could use your base malt of choice. And Maris Otter might be, depending what you want. Maris Otter might give you throw a little crystal in there too if you want a little sweetness. Maybe you throw some sugar in there, dry it out a little bit more. You could kind of get crazy. But yeah, smash beers, inexpensive, easy. Why not? And I mean, I don't think anybody would notice, like, if you brew these side by side, if someone's going, I can taste the 6-row,
Yeah.
you know. But it is a nice malt though, so it tastes really nice. Anybody brewing this weekend? The weather here is nice. It's 80 degrees in our office right now, but it feels good after we had a really cold and long winter. And now it's been very, very dry, so hopefully we get some rain. Bobby, what are you brewing tomorrow? You probably already said, we probably missed it. Gold Co, Golden Promise and Simcoe. Golden Promise is a great based malt, big fan. It's a good name, for sure. All right, we're transferring, Daniel's gonna transfer some beers. Yeah, weekends seem to be like the best time to like find a little bit of time to transfer and all that good stuff. Nice. We're drinking our German lager right now, or German Pilsner, I don't know what we're calling it, but still a lager. Quite delicious.
Yeah. What do you think, man? Is it time? Is the time?
32 seconds. We could jump it.
Yeah, dude. I'm calling this one under budget, ahead of schedule, and minimal messes.
Oh, I missed that one.
Dude,
Nobody saw that. Nobody saw it.
Oh my god.
you get the words from the live stream.
It's the only way the floor gets clean, Libby, okay?
It is true.
It's true.
But it's the only way it gets messy is from
I'm
you
not
too,
out here
though.
mopping.
Yeah, because you made a mess.
What am I, janitor? Kind of am, actually. But... Okay.
What do we do? We got to chill it down. Turn the cooling water on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heat off, cooling water on.
So we're going to chill the beer down to yeast pitching temp at this point. Whirlpool's over. What's in this bucket? Star sand.
Yeah.
What's in this bucket?
That's the PB dubs.
This is P-dubs?
Yep.
All right.
PB dubs.
I have not been paying attention.
All good.
I mean, if one thing you're going to try and dial in, it's a good lager. And nothing wrong with having three on tap at the same time. Red lager smash beer fermenting. That sounds kind of nice. Looking good. You know who we should get to sponsor a video?
The mop of shame.
Swiffer.
Yeah.
We use it in every video.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's a great little mop.
Jesus.
Hey. Hey.
The table has been dirty for a while. It's been kind of bugging me. Just kind of smeared the
Smeared the goo.
dust all over, but
All right. And the weekly cleaning is done. It's nice sweeping and mopping today.
sweeping and mopping, baby.
What are we at?
We're at 139.
Nice.
Should come down pretty fast because the water temp seems to be
Still pretty cold, yeah.
446, man. We might be done with this like at 5.
Yeah. What time is it? Yeah, it'll be close.
Yeah.
It'll be close. I mean, we got a fermenter ready. We just need an airlock, right?
A red
Lager.
lager smash beer.
I know.
Interesting.
It sounds kind of fun.
Well, if you look at CJR's profile pic.
He's gonna punch me.
CJR, if you show up to our homebrew event, you owe Libby one.
I think it's 2. Oh, it's 2.
Nah, I was doing this. Is blurry.
You're checking it. Oh, wait.
This? Yeah.
We just need an airlock and that's it?
I have one.
Look at this guy.
I might need,
I don't even know who this guy is.
I might be missing some of the parts though.
Well, that's the guy I know.
No. Yeah. Yeah, missing the cap.
He's like, I'm gonna put these gloves on to protect myself as he
know.
puts his head in the bucket.
Dude, I'm not as worried about as
The P-dubs.
What are you missing, a cap?
I'm not as worried about stars. Yeah, just the cap. I got this part.
I got one in here, Libby.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure they're in the garbage disposal now.
Oh,
Dude.
really?
They're the perfect size to completely block the garbage disposal. It is almost beer 30. It's almost 5 o'clock on Friday, so if it's not beer 30 now, I don't know when it is. But my goal, pick up some dinner, go home, sit on the deck for a little bit, be in bed by 8:30.
You went up an hour.
That was at 7:30, really? It'll be 3 a.m. Let's be honest.
You drive by Evan's house.
You're doing what? You're picking up a pizza, you said?
Pizza Friday.
It's
From
Friday.
where?
I've been hitting up the cauliflower crust from Aldi.
Oh, that one's actually good.
It's really good.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm trying not to eat like a ton of carbs.
It's pretty good too.
Trying to make it to 50, Kyle.
Yeah.
And it's,
Will make
That's a good goal to have. You might actually do
I
that.
could do this. But it's really good. It's like $8, delicious. It's one of the better ranked cauliflower pizzas too.
I would agree. It's pretty. It's not expensive at all.
No,
It's a pizzeria, or it's like
Aldi. You been to Aldi?
Oh, at Aldi. I think
I just pick it up, yeah.
From Aldi.
No, I just pick it up and
It's
bring it
frozen,
home.
but it's like pretty good frozen one. We've had it a couple times. But it's cheap.
It's fresh frozen.
Yeah, frozen fresh.
Decisions? No, we're not making decisions.
There will never be a decision.
We are just feeling it out. Trying to see if people would be interested. We will. Can you do like a poll on YouTube? You can, right?
Yeah.
Like to
Yeah.
gauge interest. So maybe we
Yeah.
should do something like that, and then maybe like maybe we'll just put something on our website. Like if you're interested.
We're gonna, once we get the date dialed in and whatever.
Yeah, we'll advertise.
I want to
Yeah.
hammer down
Yeah.
every video, every live stream,
Yes.
post,
Instagram
social media
posts, yeah,
post.
emails.
If we're gonna do it,
Put it
we're
on
gonna have at least
a
10
pop up on the
people there.
website. We'll come to your house.
Maybe 15. We're gonna do flyers.
We'll have an airplane with the
We're
banner
gonna-
behind
we're
it.
gonna do- Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
We should actually do that. That'd be hilarious. We'll do that at the beach. That'd be so funny.
We should film some promos at like the breweries and stuff though, or something.
Yeah, let's do a.
But poorly.
Yeah, sure.
We'll hack CH's YouTube channel again. We'll change it from all crypto to all non-beer conference.
Is that what hacked it? Was it crypto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, we'll definitely keep you posted. But yeah, no decisions have been made. Ooh, Munich Helles. Sounds pretty good.
I don't know why, but I can't get into that beer.
The Helles?
Yeah.
I can't get into hopped lagers. Like,
I can do those all day, baby.
what are they called?
Hoppy lager?
Hoppy lagers? Yeah.
Italian pills?
I think it depends on the bitterness level. I've had some that are very nice. I've had some that are very astringently bitter. Whatever happened to that mead Libby made? Did we save any of that mead for a follow-up tasting?
Looks like we have a bottle up here.
We have a bottle. We have a bottle still. We'll probably make a short of that at some point, Libby. Because it's been.
That was like one of the
Was that a year?
Oh, it's been over a year.
Oh, it's been over a year.
That was like January 2024.
Oh, we should put that in the fridge and do a
It's
tasting.
either over there,
Yeah, Kyle said he just saw it.
or there's one in here.
We should do a follow-up tasting. I bet it's really good right now.
Yeah. I did.
Dude.
I did have to use one once before.
Does Zappa bring out the cat too? Because we love the catty here.
Oh, maybe.
Is
Well,
What is that?
Coconut
The
brown.
coconut IPA?
coconut
it,
brown.
we have that?
Coconut brown.
I thought we like dumped that. No, we. What'd you do for the pour shot? The dump shot?
Dude, Coconut brown is as solid as it's ever been right now.
Ooh, that looks nice.
That's
Where's
good.
that at? Where are you hiding these beers?
In the keg, in the refrigerator that we've had for almost 10 years
Oh my
now.
god.
That's really good.
That's so good.
Yeah.
We've had that here this whole time.
That's why it's probably tasting good because we haven't drank it.
It's absolutely delicious.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
We can make good beers every once in a while.
Yeah, that's a really good one. Very, very so good.
Speaking of filing cabinets in the back with beer, that's just funny. We're thinking about buying an arcade cabinet, like a multi-cade,
Yes.
and building a kegerator into it. We're already talking with the company. He's going to modify it. Now they're going to modify the electronics for us.
That's what I was
And we're gonna play Tapper. First game.
J-Dubs, you
I
can.
have to
I'll
leave
save
right at
some for you.
5, So.
Yeah, go. You gotta go.
Well, no, I just meant like if there's anything.
No,
I can
Oh, wow.
with my apartment.
Dude.
Isn't that good?
You can buy this on our
no, you
website.
should go. You have to be there at 5.
I know 5:15.
All right. Yeah.
Well, you should still go. What is
Yeah,
it?
go whenever you need to go.
Yeah.
And now I'll just film the rest. It's fine.
Oh god, alright. Go!
Do you want me to film it, Libby? I've never filmed it in my
Honestly,
life.
You know what? I was not no joke. Emmett's better at filming things than me.
Are you?
Every time I've ever
can't be-
had him
I
a
can't-
camera,
Can't be worse.
it's happened a few times, and he's way better than me. No.
Yours is, but
I know mine's bad, and I don't know why it's so bad, but it's really bad.
Cause you just like you're like talking and the camera's like facing over
you
here.
just like put it there and then you move it.
Yeah.
If you think it's long enough, it's
Dude,
I know that's the thing.
this beer is
I even
Great.
count in my head.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Like when you want to do reverse things and
Yeah,
go? 'Cause that's
5
bad.
seconds. Because Nathaniel used to do that too. Count for 5 seconds.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe I do count in my head, but
for what?
steadily.
Like how long the shot is?
Yeah, you want to have like a long enough shot if you're like not shooting in slow mo.
Brumanji, there will be Tapper, 100%.
Tapper's so good.
Emmett and I almost got arrested
Very close.
due to Tapper one time, and that's not a joke. That's the closest I've ever been to like being arrested and probably thrown to the ground and beaten by a police officer.
We had a DUI
We were-
for riding a bicycle.
I wasn't gonna go down like that.
No.
Seriously.
Shout out to
Bye, Libby.
shout out to Brad for putting this up that night.
Yeah.
Tapper. Great game.
Great game.
Dude, this beer is. If you're looking for a good coconut brown beer, hit up Clawhammer Supply. They got a nice recipe kit. This is really good.
Yeah. Solid.
Where are we at?
We're at 84.
Okay, beautiful. Dude, things are moving along. 3 burnt marshmallows might be nice. A little like astringency. Like that burnt.
Just a little burnt taste. Yeah.
Or like even some this like really dark malts. A little bit. Hey Bobby, let's keep it PG here. That's pretty good.
They had Tapper at an Airbnb. That sounds like a sick Airbnb.
Milwaukee knows what's up. Yeah, that's what you should have if you have an Airbnb. Is just Tapper.
Dude, we need to pull the trigger on it. It's like $5,000, which makes me hesitate.
I feel like we could probably. I could do the computer side. You could do the panel side
We could make our own.
easily, dude. It's just running like a Raspberry Pi. But it's just if we could find like diagrams for the build, like the cabinet,
Maybe we do it because
CNC it, be done with it, just send it out.
yeah, totally. That's
I
not,
mean, all it is an LCD
I
panel.
just don't have time for that.
I know. And we can make time. Someone in this chat could do it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, if somebody sent us
Just send it to send.
send the CAD file, yeah.
SimAnt will be on there and airport simulator.
Aerobiz.
See?
Guys, if you haven't played Aerobiz, I personally vouch for it and recommend it. Which means, like, maybe there's 100 people in here, maybe one of you might like it.
Chili Cayenne's got the move, dude. We just buy a broken cabinet and then we use that. He put a main cabinet into an old Tempest cabinet. That's actually pretty smart. Because the cabinet's already built. You can pick up and you could sell the boards to people who actually need them, that are actually rescuing one.
We need to flush this idea out with the chat. Micro Center has cabinets.
Oh, really? Like true to scale?
Here's the thing. I don't want to end up with a situation where like Jesse had when we were in New Zealand, where he has this cool thing and it doesn't work at all because you gotta like flash some firmware on it. None of the ROMs work for it.
That's because that's just garbage. I'd make sure it worked, but MAME is a disaster because there's like 14 different like packs for that stuff. So, okay. But someone in his chat knows. Let's do this.
We're going to. Oh, I guess I gotta man the camera here.
Oh yeah. Do you want me? Yeah, you should probably do that. Let's be honest.
There we go.
Do we have a cap? We don't have a cap. Cap's in here.
Yeah, we'll find. We don't need it just a second.
Okay.
I just need you to
turn the pump off.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah, put it over there.
Do that. Do pump off.
Yep.
And then show the Whirlpool stopping, maybe?
Yeah. I'm sure Libby got Whirlpool shots, but
it'll show it like stopping.
Yeah. All right.
If that matters, I don't know.
So let's go ahead and pop this in there.
I'm just gonna take the hose off.
Yeah.
Is that right? That's right. Right, chat? Yes.
No, just put the Whirlpool arm in there.
You think?
Why not? Yeah.
Okay.
I would.
All right, I'm gonna dip my hands because I have not done that.
Why don't you grab that? And then, okay, hold on. Just wait.
Yep.
I literally just did what Libby said.
She's like, please look through the camera.
Okay. I'm gonna do this.
I'll hold. I can do that.
Okay. You got it?
Yep. You ready?
Yep. Ready.
I'm gonna do this.
Just drop her in there, man.
You're going in? It smells so good. Sweets. Dude. We're a little low on liquid, but I did not factor in the 2 pounds of coconut when I designed it. So the liquid's still, it's in that coconut and we're fermenting with it, so.
Should we add some water?
No, because it's literally in there.
Yeah.
And it's fermenting with it, so.
This is kind of a beer that I wanted the full 5 gallons of.
Yeah, I forgot about the coconut, man. I wouldn't add water, it's gonna screw up everything.
Okay.
But we'll get close to 5.
We have to remember to aerate this as well. All right, man. Hit the old pump button.
Hit the go button. She's green.
Can you, let me do this. So it was shot.
What is that? It's like glazed donut.
It probably is a glazed donut.
It smells great.
Yeah.
It smells very coconutty. It's gonna be very nice. So do we squeeze the coconut bag before we transfer it to the keg?
That's what I'm saying. We're just gonna lose some.
I know we are. I didn't forget. I would have factored in. I completely forgot about it.
You can't. You can't add any chlorinated.
Add some chlorinated city water.
You can add some from the refrigerator. You need to keep.
I'd rather have a good beer that's a little bit less than.
Yeah.
But that's my fault. I'll adjust the volumes for the website. I did not realize it was 2 pounds either.
Why is there?
Don't squeeze the bag in a keg, squeeze it into a bottle and quick carb. That's true, we could use that for the tasting. Extra good. Yeah, that's true, there could be some bottles or some cans. So, Butt Hurt Nerd's been brewing for 6 months. What, Butthurt, what got you into brewing? Just curious.
Let's get as much out of there as possible.
Yeah. We stopped short a couple times ago.
Yeah.
And once you stop short, you can't get it going back on. Ooh. That's true.
What?
JW's like, if we squeeze that bag into like some bottles, he's like, it'll be like Sully drippings from Sierra Nevada, where you get that concentrate. Oh yeah. Calling it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yeah.
What are we at?
I mean, we are above our 5-gallon mark.
Sweet.
For sure.
Like 5
but
and a
it's
half.
that coconut bag, man.
Yeah, but that's all right. Ooh, that's my fault. I'll take full responsibility.
Thank you.
I completely forgot it was in there. It smells amazing. I mean, it really does.
Let's take a gravity reading and see how far off we are.
Yes. Let me find a tube. A tester of a tube.
All right, this is the moment of truth, really. We did the 30-minute mash.
30-minute boil.
Way off.
We're way off, probably. It's us talking about. Give me a good lower.
Yellow. I might even need to do it around front. Can you take this and come around front?
Yep.
I'll hold it and then.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this. This might be like one of the. Interesting strat there. I feel like that was a bad camera shot, but that's not my fault.
That was terrible, yeah.
Weird move.
That's a weird move. How's that?
Yep. That's good. That's good.
I think we should be good there, yeah. All right. I'm gonna grab a plate just in case.
All right, did our 30-minute mash throw our gravity off big time?
Very sketchy. Got the smallest bowl possible for that.
Interesting. That is an interesting move.
Yep. It smells so good. Guesses on the gravity, guys and gals.
Guesses on the gravity, guys and guys who are logged into their wife's account and have a female name.
What are we looking at?
1054, it looks like.
Oh, we're way low.
What's it supposed to be?
Oh, like, I don't know.
1056, probably. Yeah, 1056, I would say.
1056? I can't see the buckets on it, but a little bit higher than that. That's all right, though. It's gonna taste great. J-Dubs, we shot low, 1056.
Where were we supposed to be at?
I think like 1068.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Way low.
Single crush,
30-minute mash.
30-minute mash, 30-minute boil. Didn't really adjust anything. But
Well, here's the thing. It's 5:07. I have places to be, and
we mashed at 150.
yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. It's homebrew. Is it really that low?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, I believe so.
That crush, I think, made a difference. And
Yeah. I guess it's a good thing we don't add any water to it. Mm-hmm. But what are you gonna do, man?
She's gonna be a bitter boy.
I'm not gonna do anything about it.
No,
I'm just gonna drink it and I'm gonna enjoy it.
it's gonna be probably pretty good. It smells really good.
Yeah, it smells great. Well, let's probably throw the yeast in there and then aerate or aerate and then throw the yeast.
I'd
One
say
of
we
the two.
should probably put yeast in there.
Yeah.
Someone's paying attention. Are we a little bit temp correction is not gonna be much. We're at what, one?
Yeah.
We're at 80?
It might be. It's probably going to be a little bit higher because our temp is higher than
Calibration.
what it's calibrated for sure.
We're calibrated at what,
So let's just
70?
say it's 158 probably.
Okay. We're still low.
We're still low.
But whatevs.
Yeah. Here's what you do when you encounter this problem.
Go home.
Pitch the fucking yeast, aerate
Put it in
it, and then go about your day.
And then it'll be fine.
Yeah, and go pour another coconut brown.
Coconut brown for the ride home. And yes, we are going to keep the coconut bag in there for the entire fermentation.
All right, you want to pitch that yeast there?
Yeah. Do we have, can you grab me scissors real quick?
There should be some there.
Oh, yeah, never mind. They're right here.
Guys, appreciate you hanging out with us. We are live streaming every brew day this year. And like we said, somebody has asked if we gave up in a comment on one of our recent videos. We just, here, can you hold that up?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Turn it around.
Yep.
We just haven't, we were in New Zealand with Jesse and Golden Hive and then in Colorado. And we had to take some time off, working on some other projects. Yeah, there you go. Spread the load around.
A little bit over there.
Yeah.
Pretty good. And that yeast will be done fermenting in about 8 minutes. I'm kind of excited to taste this wort. I feel like it's going to be pretty gnarly. A lot of hops in there.
You want to put that bucket lid on there?
Yes, sir. I'm probably going to have to put it on the floor. And by probably, I'm definitely going to have to put it on the floor. We don't put the hydrometer wort back in the bucket just because I didn't sanitize anything. I just pulled it off the countertop. It's been cleaned, but it hasn't been sanitized. If you sanitize it, probably toss back in. It's such a minimal amount. It's not worth the risk of contamination for me.
Yeah.
It's
Rule number one is don't be greedy.
Don't be greedy.
Sometimes.
Unless you want to be greedy, then be greedy. Is it cool if I put it on the floor?
Yeah, sure. I mean, if you could do it to the side, it would be better.
Like here?
Excuse me. Yeah, where that bucket is of PBW,
Yep.
just move it.
Slide it. Yep. Very cool.
You're gonna aerate up there?
Oh, shoot.
Well, do we even need to aerate? It's dry yeast.
Oh yeah, it's dry yeast. We didn't need to.
Yeah.
Good call.
Good. We'll put an airlock on it and call it done.
Christopher, we will see ya. If you could email me the whatever I need to do for that shirt, that'd be sweet. Because I forget. I think you told me, but I forget. I apologize.
Chris, we do have a name idea. I withheld it. See if anybody came up with anything better. I think there were some good ideas. I don't know if they did though.
What are we doing with this? Are we gonna put it in the fridge or just on the floor?
You know what? Just put it on the floor. It's Kvike. So
Yeah, I forgot we were doing Kvike, so it doesn't even matter.
Put it on the floor. Yeah.
Which floor? This floor? It's a good floor.
Sure. Just put it in long-term storage.
Logo out.
Logo's out.
Step 1. Step 2.
Boom. Nice work.
Perfect. All right.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out. This is real fun. And we've got another brew day in the books here for 2025.
Very cool.
We'll see you next week, probably next Friday. We will be doing, I think, sake next Friday.
Ooh.
Sake.
Stay tuned.
Or whatever they actually call it.
Sake.
Sake.
Sake it to me.
Yeah,
is
buy
what
your
I'm gonna call
koji,
it.
buy your rice if you want to brew along with us next week.
Yeah, you can get the koji on Amazon dry.
Yep. And yeah, we will see you then.
Be safe. Have fun.